Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com.
Skull!
There we go.
Skull! Well. Ooh-wee. Skull! How about this, Robbie? Brings a tear to my eye. He's been winning all day. This guy's a goat in my heart. Look at how beautiful. And like the South Park meme, and it's gone. We just become best friends.
With Hans wide open.
What's up, and welcome into the Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. We're getting the Rain Man Whitmer here along with Steven Ryan. Steven, how are we doing this wonderful Sunday evening?
Fantastic. Ricky, how are you doing, my good sir?
I'm feeling good.
Feeling
good because new things, spring has sprung, even though we're kind of still in second winter, I believe, right now.
Whatever that means.
There's spring, and then there's second winter, and then we fully go into spring. Spring means new things.
Yep.
And from here on out, Sundays, brand new lineup for you. Steven Ryan, Ricky Widmer. Hope Dom is enjoying his time off. I know he's watching right now because that's the one thing. He's sitting there going, man, I wish I was there, and he's watching. How we doing, Dom? But welcome into the UA Live Break Room where we have tons of stuff in the break room. How about a vault that's only had 2 boxes opened, every headliner still available? How about a can't miss 1 and 4 that has only had 5 boxes opened? Couple headliners. We're still at 20 headliners, but 4 speed flexes still there for the taking. We're going to get into everything we have, but before we do, Steven, we got to set up this show. I'm going to throw it to you. What do you think the dice roll is going to be?
8.
It was 8 for the 3 p.m. show, and it is, how about 6?
6, there it is, the bare minimum.
We went double 4s for the 3 p.m. show. This is going to be double 3s for the 6 p.m. show. And we didn't spin a wheel for 3, but I'm going to spin the chase wheel spin. Let's see what we got going here. What are we chasing in the 6 p.m. show? And I could not have agreed with the wheel more. How about we chase them diamonds? 11 boxes left in the diamonds. 4 headliners. That is going to be our chase for today, is those beautiful diamonds. So let's put those up. Diamonds are out there. Let's take a look at, do we have any pre-fill, Steven, is what I'm going to ask you right off the front.
We do not off the rip, but that doesn't mean that can't change at any moment.
So without having anything up to rip right now, let's go ahead and look at the UA Live break page. I'm actually going to move to a different scene. There's a beautiful Kurt Warner from Joshua George's headliner package. Love it. Congratulations, Josh. This is the live break page here at UA. If you're wondering yourself, how do I get in on these breaks? How do I get these beautiful autographed lids and items. This is the page you want to go to. Ronnie and Sulaco saying, Pajama Sunday, Steven?
What?
I have no idea.
No idea.
Doesn't look like you're wearing pajamas.
As much as I want to be.
You got a nice sweater on. Or sweatshirt. Would that be a sweatshirt?
No,
or
it's a sweater.
That's what I was
The
thinking.
sweatshirt is the hood.
You're right.
That's what makes
You're
it
right.
the sweatshirt.
The sweatshirt. So let's go ahead, take a look at what we've got in the break room since we're not breaking anything. How about we look at the 1 and 4 first? 31 boxes, 20 headliners available right now. Headliners like Rick Flair on the red robe. How about 4 speed flexes? Deion Sanders, Breece Hall, Peyton Manning, Jim Brown, legend, and then a really good running back for the New York Jets. How about we got Pedro Martinez, another legend, on the Red Sox jersey. Nikola Jokic, Nuggets in the playoffs. Those will be starting technically on Tuesday with the playing games. Jokic won't be in those, but his Denver Nuggets are in the playoffs. He is on a jersey. We got Todd Helton, Ken Griffey Jr. on baseball bats, Karl Malone on the basketball, along with Bird McHale Parrish on the Celtic basketball. We also got Luka Doncic on the black basketball. How about Tyson Fury on the boxing glove? And then listed headliners like Michael Irvin, Bob Gibson, Shaq, Ray Bjork. We got Bo Jackson, a Darryl Strawberry, Dwight Gooden co-signed item, and then Paul the Truth Pierce here in the 1 and 4. Let's attack that. 31 boxes, 20 headliners. Then that vault I was talking about, 28 boxes left. Every single headliner available. How about Josh Allen Authentic, Barry Sanders Flex, Joe Montana Authentic, Malik Neighbors on the Speed Flex, Terrell Davis Flex, TJ Watt Authentic, Tony Gonzalez Authentic, Jim Kelly, Eric Dickerson both on the Flexes, Dak Prescott Authentic, and Micah Parsons and Max Crosby on the Replids, Frank Gore, Ricky Williams, and Derwin James in the listed headliners for the vault. And let's take a look at some of these as we got videos for them. The Eric Dickerson two-tone chrome here for the Rams, but the big one, how about this, Steven? How about the Lion King? A rip between the black lion, it looks like the Salute to Service lion, into the standard lid with that Lion King, I'm calling it the Lion King tattoo on the back, black face mask, blue visor. This Speed Flex is sick, and it is still available in this vault. And then a helmet that might be the second sickest. How about a Nubs custom? How about Jim Kelly Nubs custom on the Buffalo Bills? Red's my favorite color, so I'm loving that red visor here in the vault. So let's go ahead, attack that, get some of those flexes out here. Practice squad, we're almost on to a new practice squad with 11 boxes left, 4 headliners. Emmitt Smith on the mini, Antonio Gates on the authentic, Kyron Williams and Aaron Jones are 4 headliners left with 11 boxes to go in the practice squad. Moving over to the diamonds, it's the same ratios, 11 boxes, 4 headliners. Aaron Donald and Jordan Love on the authentics here. In the photo headliner department, Warren Moon and Antonio Gates in the listed headliner department. 4 headliners, 11 boxes. We get through those, we're on to a brand new diamonds here in the room.
I don't mean to interrupt you.
Go ahead, hit it.
Beautiful symphony of the break, top to bottom rundown, but we do have a 1 and 4 that is filled.
Let's get it.
Shout out to Dan Scapata for closing that out.
Let's get it real quick.
Keep it going.
15 boxes in the college. Josh Allen Flex, Joe Montana Authentic, Ladd McConkey Authentic, Tim Brown Authentic, Warren Sapp, and Marcus Allen here in the college. So let's go ahead, get into that 1 and 4, because it's all about the breaks, all about the breaks, all about the breaks here in the room. All about the breaks. Don't know if you've heard that. Can't remember what song that is. It's on my playlist, but it like ends with that voiceover. It's all about the hits, and then the guy goes all about the MF hits. That's what I was referencing there. So I got David, Charles, and Dan. I need 1 box number here in the Can't Miss 1 and 4. Let's get it going early.
We got 19. That's Mr.
Box
Scapetta,
19.
right? Fairly
So,
sure. I'm fairly,
Danny Vivincenzo.
Yeah,
Let us know if that's Danny Scapetta.
I'm guessing that is.
Cam saying good luck.
I haven't seen the
peeps.
name in a while. I feel like it is.
Paging Dr. Scapetta.
Just confirm it for me, Danny.
He says, yep.
Yep. I thought
multiple
so.
Ps.
I know it's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Dave, I know we haven't seen you in a while either. He said 19.
19. Take that one off the ticker. 19 coming up. Let's get you guys to the randomizer so we can see what divisions we are ending up in. And Dave Alberta going to want to hit that live button if you're not live, because Dave came in with 17 just a bit outside. Let's get you guys in this list. Let's get you guys randomized around. Ooh. My dice roll isn't showing up. That's weird. Oh, that's why. 6 times around per the dice roll. And there we go. 6 times around. Happens fast. And let's see. We're going to be Charles in the football section, Dan in the basketball, baseball section, David in the everything else. And let's see what we are going to get into here. Box number 19 coming out. First box of the show. Let's make it a good one here in the break room. Well, how about an item that I don't want to say is guaranteed a spot, as we've had different items look different ways, but I have a good idea of what spot is going to be winning. And Steven, to start the show, how about on a little bit of salute to service action?
Oh.
How about Eddie George on the salute
Not
to service?
bad.
Titan Authentic.
Not bad.
Sit here in the bonus banger section. So this is going to be going to Charles Quint. Here in the break, Eddie George, salute to service. It's going to be a phonetic cert on the back end side of this one. Congratulations to Charles Authentic inside for this beautiful lid here in the break room. So Charles walking away a winner here in the 1 and 4 single with Eddie George.
Very nice hit. I see, William, I see your question. He wants to know who got the DAC amp in the practice squad. I reviewed the winner sheet. I don't see it on there. So if anyone knows the day that was pulled, I will go reference that page.
Was not pulled in the 3 p.m. show. I know that for sure.
And I'm looking here today. It was not pulled in either of these shows.
Could have been. Was it pulled yesterday? Because I know it wasn't pulled before the Friday night show, I believe.
I looked at yesterday's. But I don't see him on there. Oh, here it is. Looks like some gentleman by the name of Paul Martino. Paul Martino. He won it Saturday at 9 a.m.
Okay. Got me in early to get it.
Right?
So congratulations to Charles on the authentic hit here in the 1 and 4. So that means, right now to get a headliner in the 1 and 4, that means there are 20 headliners left in the 1 and 4, 10 non-headliners
Right.
in the 1 and 4. The ratios for the 1 and 4 are absolutely bonkers right now.
Bonkers. Congratulations, Mr. Quint.
Let me go ahead and untangle this bag so I can get Eddie George back in it, the UA.
So Kyle Distler wants to
Football
know
bag.
what's the break to jump into?
1 and 4.
I mean, yeah, the 1 and 4, obviously, for a lot of different reasons, right? Definitely the most unique items that come across the room in that sense. Eddie George, not even named, full-size authentic lid. Only 4 spots. It's only a 4-spot break, ladies and gentlemen. Does not take too much to fill. But looking across the board, I mean, it looks like that vault is pretty solid still.
Every
headliner available in that one. Where are we at in the diamonds here? We got 11 boxes left. We all know pound for pound the diamonds are the best series. We offered ultimate autographs, but I'm personally leaning towards the 1 and 4 and the vault. One of those two is definitely the break to get into.
Especially with those flexes in the 1 and 4. And I will say I'll show them off again because I'm surprised they are unvideoed or non-videoed because usually we do have them. But yeah, these speed flexes here in the 1 and 4, the Dion, the Breece Hall, the Peyton Manning, the Jim Brown, every single one of those lids is still available. And they are, as Nick said earlier, dirty in a good way.
All right, Rory got it.
Did he won?
He won it. And Justin Rose finished second for
man.
the 11th time.
For the 11th time? you said?
I don't know what the official number of counts that he has the most second place finishes in Masters history.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Yep.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Justin Rose. So here's your early bet for next season. You ready? If
Golf
you could bet-
season? Is it golf season all year?
Well, Master season.
Okay.
The Masters tournament. If you could bet exact placement, just bet Justin Rose second. Just bet him to finish second, and you'll be fine. But yeah, all these speed flexes still available in that 1 and 4. The other breaks we were getting to, like I said, college, Josh Allen, Joe Montana, Ladd McConkey, Tim Brown, Warren Sapp, Marcus Allen, all there. Allen is on that flex. That is 15 boxes, 6 headliners in it. And then last but not least, the jerseys, 29 boxes left. Only 1 headliner gone, and it's Robert Mathis, Bruce Smith, Troy Polamalu, Jim Kelly, Champ Bailey, Baker Mayfield, Warren Moon, Tyreek Hill, Bo Nix, Aiden Hutchinson, Thurman Thomas, George Pickens, David Njoku, all available in those jerseys. And then we got the minis. Well, the minis are at 15 and 6, I believe. 15 and 6 headliners. They are Marshall Faulk, Emmitt Smith, Luke Kuechly, George Kittle, Jared Allen, and Michael Vick. And that is what we have left in the break room. What are we getting into, folks? Let's get into it now.
YouTube says, I'm surprised no Brady or Mahomes in the 1 and 4. I get it.
They all can't have.
But we can't. It's got Jim Brown, who it might as well be the running back version of those two guys.
Yes. And
It's also got Luka Doncic in there.
on the black
Luka
basketball.
on a black basketball. It's got Peyton Manning. This series is still loaded. I get it. You guys love your quarterbacks. You love your big time names. But they will be back in the 1 and 4.
Yep.
I'm not worried about that. But Jim Brown is still that level of chase.
I will say this. Usually for me, Steven, I put out the disclaimer. Usually when it comes to value, I usually don't like talking value because it's so subjective.
Exactly. Especially in this
depending
specific,
on who's going to buy it or not. But I will say this. The one athlete that I do talk value with is Jim Brown, because the one thing you can count for certain with Jim Brown is there are no new Jim Browns entering the market, which it's all the consumer. It's all about supply and demand. And sadly, the supply of Jim Browns is set. No new ones coming in. So if you have a chance to get a Jim Brown and you don't have a Jim Brown, whether you're a Browns fan or just a football fan in general, like that's one of the guys you need in your collection if you don't have
Steven wants to know what just hit in the 1 and 4. We just hit an Eddie George authentic, which he's not even listed on there. And right, like you talking about that, right? Like it's the finality of his supply. R.I.P. Jim Brown. But Tom Brady just recently retired. He has a lot more time to sign things.
Yes.
Patrick Mahomes will
Has
retire.
a whole entire career.
That's what I'm saying. Patrick Mahomes will retire as well.
Yeah.
And then he'll have more time to sign things. So I get it. But Jim Brown's here in the room right now. We got to get him.
Like you said, also Peyton Manning as well, the sheriff. How about Dion? And the one thing I will say, when it comes to this Dion lid, we get a lot of Dion in the room. I can't remember getting a Dion like this. Falcons, Cowboys, Niners. Now at the top, Nick was talking about that's probably more Niner at the top, but that could be Florida State at the top. But we know for sure on this 3 teams on this
Probably be Cowboys on
Deion
there.
Sanders.
How are going to be Cowboys on there? It's just 3 teams.
Yeah, but we don't. He was saying we don't know if it could be a 4th team up top.
Oh.
Could be the top of the Seminole. I'm
It
assuming.
could be a Raven.
I'm assuming that up here with the gold and the red, that's more Niner, but we don't know. Could be Ravens. Could be some skins on there.
He was a skin.
Looking like the Brees Hall could be a Nubs custom as well, is right here. The rippage of the Peyton Manning and obviously the Jim Brown looking like that is a brown Syracuse orange with a custom visor as well on that Jim Brown. So those are, to me, some of the best lids that we got in the room right now is in that 1 and 4.
Chance to get after it.
And that's how we get in. That's how you get it, is getting into that 1 and 4.
Right. So like that's the high end stuff, ladies and gentlemen. You know, if you guys are new out there, how many people we got watching? Oh, a nice
How many
0.
watching?
Apparently no one's watching
Saying
us.
0.
Okay. Allegedly. But for all of you that are watching us out there and you guys are new and you're like, hey, Ricky, that's fantastic and all that greatness.
Yep.
But $193 is a
lot.
It's a lot of cheddar. It's a lot of cheddar. We do say the value's in the one spot, right? But we do have other breaks across the break room, like the jerseys, $28 or 27 bucks.
Usually it's 27, but
27
I think this
bucks
one might have gone up.
for the lowest. That's the cheapest entry point you have. You can win an autographed, authenticated, custom jersey of a
27.
lot of great NFL legends on that one. We also have the minis. If
50
you want to do a
bucks.
little bit more, if you had $50 to spend, right? There's 2 different ways you can go about it. You can go about the minis, which is a double box break. You could win 2 mini autographed helmets for the price of $50, possibly. Or you could dabble in the practice squad, which is also $50. And in that series, you could win a full-size authentic Antonio Gates lid, which kind of looks like, it doesn't look like this Ram lid because that's a Rams lid, but that's what a full-size authentic helmet looks like. You can get the spinny circle for it and everything. Make it look real sick in your man cave. But those are the different price points for $50 you can get into. And then you have our Vault and our Diamond, which are just a tier a little bit below $100, but they're all full-size lids. The Diamond specifically is all authentic helmets,
Yeah.
regardless.
And I will say this, because some of you might notice when I did the rundown, you might say, but guys, the Diamonds is all authentics. And the pump fake practice squad has an authentic Antonio Gates. I'll just play in there to get my Gates instead of Diamonds. Double not so fast, because I will say this. In the practice squad, you could hit that Antonio Gates, but there's a good chance you'll hit a mini, a jersey, maybe a slab card. Where in that Diamonds, if you're in a spot you don't end up in the AFC West, you miss on the Gates. If you hit in another division, you're guaranteed an authentic or better helmet in those Diamonds. So
Absolutely.
also have to think about that in the room as well.
Another thing you have to think about when you're new is like, hey, I want to see my break happen. Generally speaking, we are live
closest?
from 9 a.m. to at least 10, 11, 12 midnight every single day at Ultimate Autographs. But if you want to see it happen here soon, I would lock in on that Vault double. Our man Kyle hopped in, Adam Dittmer, Shane Huckabee. They saw the value, right, guys? 28 boxes. Every single photo headliner is available and ready to be had in that one. So if you want to see a break happen, $186 a spot. You win one helmet, you're good. I definitely do say that. Even if it's a replica helmet, you should be able to get your money back on that one. If you win an authentic or one of those speed flexes, you are Satan pretty. And again, Ricky, what is the only thing you can do in a double? What is the one thing you can do in a double?
Can double up.
You can double up. So you
double
can
up
walk
in
away
a
with
quad
2
as well.
helmets. As we can win up to 4 helmets in the quad, right? But we're 2 to go in that double, Ricky. So I'm trying to see who wants to get that one knocked out here in the next few minutes. That's the next goal of
Totally,
this 6
could
p.m.
totally
show.
double up in a double. And I mean, with that vault that is 2 to go. Let's take a look here. You look at your double up opportunities in there, right? I mean, you go ahead and hit a Dak Prescott and a Malik Neighbors. You can go ahead and hit maybe Tony Gonzalez, Terrell Davis. What am I thinking?
And Max Crosby.
And Max Crosby. How about 2 quarterbacks? If you're a Bills fan, 2 quarterbacks, 2 boxes. How about Jim Kelly? How about Josh Allen?
Not just 2 quarterbacks, Ricky. The, two quarterbacks
for the Bills.
Exactly.
I mean, yet again, I'm gonna push the. I know the double is only 2 to go, but a quad right now. Dak Prescott, Neighbor, Speed Flex Authentic could also get the rep of Micah Parsons in here as well. Dickerson in Montana in the NFC West. The only division you can't headliner double up, and I'm going to double check really quick. Yeah. The only division you can't headliner double up is at NFC North. But we always have NFC North out there, so there could be names that are not listed that you could double up with a Barry Sanders and someone from the Bears, someone from the Lions, Vikings, Packers as well.
All right, 1 to go. 1 to go in that one.
Let's get it, guys.
I think it's going to be a 1-4 vault kind of night tonight. Lots of great helmets to be had. Looking for, I'll say this. It might be a hot take.
Hit me.
If you were starting a team today in the NFL and you have access to every single player, I'm taking Josh Allen number 1 overall.
Makes sense.
I'm taking Josh Allen number 1 overall.
Over a pass rusher.
Over a pass rusher.
Those are the only 2 positions you take first when you're starting.
Well, it was more amongst the quarterback debate.
Okay.
I get...
Over your boy Joe Burrows?
When you're talking scouting, Ricky, you have to come in with a different mindset, though. You have to come in with a different mindset.
But Joe Burrow got that swag,
but like you see, I do agree. He has the swag. But
Josh Allen is
pick
damn
him over
good.
because Josh Allen can rush past the pass rusher.
Yes.
Or run him over.
Yes.
He's just built different.
Yeah.
He's an absolute machine.
And you might say, oh, Lamar Jackson can do that too. Oh, yeah, but wait.
But
Josh Allen can throw better.
Yeah, but Josh Allen can run over him.
Okay.
I don't think Lamar's running over people. Lamar,
he's elusive.
Shifty gentleman. No doubt about that. But Josh Allen, he's just built for anything, man. That dude is just built different. And if I was starting a franchise, I would take him number 1 overall.
Looks like we're sold out on that double vault, so that will be happening. I'm going to go ahead and get the message ready. Double box number 1 here in the vault.
Appreciate you guys for the fill.
1 and 4s, looking like we're 3 to go in 2 of those. How about practice squad, 5 to go? Those diamonds still 6 to go in the quad and the double. But it doesn't matter. We're doing a vault double box. I'll put that message out there. Drop them numbies.
Okay, Wemby.
Ooh, and I just noticed something, Steven.
When's the 16th? Is that a Wednesday? I'll be here.
You said you will be here?
I will be here, yes.
I am going to...
What?
We had 2 frames up for no reason.
Yeah, don't know why that's happening. We just had another spot bought into the college double. Welcome newcomer Nicholas Adkins to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Let us know your favorite squad. And if it's just a college squad, I understand because you just hopped into the college. All right, so 12 and 27 is what I see on my screen first. Does Ricky have 12 and 27?
12 and 27.
Okay. Den says it's his first time doing the vault break. Well, Den, best of luck.
Let's get it. Let's
Hopefully
get it.
you
He's
can come with
He's
that.
closing it out.
Yeah, he's
too.
closing it out, too.
So let's get on this ticker. Let's get 12 and 27 off of it because they gone. They're gone. And I don't. So here's the thing. In the vault, maybe you can tell me if the box is up there when you go and get it. Don't have 27.
Okay.
Have 12. Don't have 27. So, Kyle, would you rather have 5 or 8?
Do you have
5 or
12 or 27?
No, we have 12. We don't have 27 on the
Okay.
ticker. That's why before, I just want to make sure maybe it got off
I have 27 up here.
in the vault.
I do not have 27.
Okay. So with that being said, so we'll take 12 from Den. And then Kyle says he wants 5.
5, okay.
Yeah, because Kyle had the next 2 numbers. He would then be able to pick which one of those he would want. So we'll do 5 and 12. And we will go ahead and get you guys to the randomizer.
Best of luck, everybody.
Let's
really
see
wanna
after
see the
6. We got to get into the 1 and 4 to see that.
Exactly.
Luca almost made me cry the other night. Well, I mean, he didn't make me cry, but seeing him cry made me want to cry.
But then what he did to them.
That was straight cash,
Yeah, that
homie,
was
for me. Straight cash, homie.
Dude, I wanted 60. I actually wanted to set a scoring high.
Yeah. That was probably also the only game that Dallas Mavericks fans wanted their team to lose.
Oh, yeah.
How about we got Jonathan Colvin, the NFC North, Kyle in that NFC South. We got Shane, NFC East, Dennis, NFC West, Adam in the AFC North, Joshua in the AFC South, Sebastian in the AFC East, and Christopher in the AFC West. We're going to be opening up box 5 first. Ba-boom. Box 5 getting opened up first. What is in the box? How about a UA full-size helmet bag?
It's a good start.
Ooh, and how about this? Where's the opening? How about a little headliner heat here? How about a listed headliner, Derwin James?
Ooh, nice.
On the Los Angeles Charger, white replid here in the building. Going to Christopher Garine here in the room. And I will say this, I have to say it, even though it's not a thing yet, this is the kind of thing, if you're a starter Magic guy, this is the kind of data you want to see, because when the decision is finally made in the future, this is something that'll go into a pro. This is Christopher being the one to get this break started. He was the first one to buy in, and he gets himself Derwin James on the rep lid. So congratulations, Christopher, getting yourself a win, but we still got one box to go. Put Derwin back in the bag, back in the box. And if I didn't show it off already, Beckett cert on the back of this bad boy for Christopher. Everything here at UA is certified. Can we say it's certified fresh?
Almost.
Like
right?
Rotten Tomatoes?
Close.
So that's the thing, though. Rotten Tomatoes, not every movie is certified fresh, but every lid is certified fresh.
Yeah, right.
At UA. And then we got box numero 12, number 12. How about this? This can happen sometimes in the vault.
Oh.
How about a vault key, meaning somebody is going to be getting some UA cash here. Somebody getting it.
Love the fun gift cards in there.
Every single value is available. The 3 hundo is out there. How about a guy? I don't think we see in the break room all that often, but we see him often enough. How about a little bit of Mr. Gainwell coming out here.
Kenneth?
Kenneth Gainwell coming out, and guess what? You're saying, Ricky, there might be something wrong. There's no auto on that lid. What are you doing? Well, guess what? He signed the other side because
The
he's
Super
Super Bowl
Bowl side.
champion. So a Super Bowl championship rep lid here. First time I'm seeing the Super Bowl on the rep.
Yeah, that's cool.
Steven, here in the room. He signed, in his mind, the more important side because he is a Super Bowl champion. Kenneth Gainwell, NFC East going to Shane here in the break room. So Shane Huckabee, let me know what number you want, Shane. A, B, C, D, or E. They're all available out there, Shane. So let us know. A, B, C, D, or E on the Kenneth Gainwell rep.
Nice. Craig also getting that the 1-4 single and the 1-4 double to 2 spots to go.
Let's go.
So 3 more boxes could be coming out in that one eventually.
Let's go. Let's go. 1 and 4 is loaded. 20 headliners, 30 boxes. Wolf saying, nice. Was a beast. So, Shane, if you're out there, and Wolf is Christopher, so probably saying that about the Derwin James he won. And Shane going with box A or A. Very first one. So right now, Shane, you got an opportunity at anywhere from 50 to 300. 50, 1, 2, or 3.
I need you to be faster so you can catch.
So I can play catch. I can do that. Let's see. What does box A have for Shane? Steven's like, I don't want to walk the box over here. Ricky, you got to catch the box.
Robert, do you have an order number for that, my friend? But of the pump fake double, it has not happened yet, so no results to report yet.
Well, how about this? How about 50 bucks?
Okay.
It's 50 bucks, baby.
The flow.
So $50 here in the break room going to Shane. Yeet.
But you get to throw it.
So 50 Dolores going to Shane here in the break room. Congratulations, Shane, on both the Kenneth Gainwell and the $50 gift card. So that 1 and 4 is really close to happening, guys. We're going to go full view. Full view, Steven, just because I don't want them to stare at my partly sunburnt arms.
Yes.
See, right now it's covered up by the chase. Shane saying, thanks, guys. No, thank you, Shane. And thank you, everyone, for getting into that break. Guys, I know Derwin James came out technically one headliner gone, but every photo headliner is still there. There's still the flexes, the authentics, all that good jazz. So looking at the break room right now, those 1 and 4s, double and single, are 2 to go.
PCA with a home run.
PCA, baby.
But it's 1-1. So
Who scored for the Dodgers?
who scored?
Yeah, like how did it happen?
Kike Hernandez singles and Conforto scored.
Dude, Conforto's been playing great for them.
Yeah, he's a great pickup. He's really good when he's your 9th hitter.
The Dodgers could do that.
Dude, yeah, they're loaded.
How about today? Garrett Crochet almost no-hit the White Sox.
Yeah, that one hasn't happened yet, Mr. Kramer.
Yep.
So-
Practice squad coming up. We've got what?
No
5
results
to
to
go in that?
report.
Yeah. Is that the double box?
That's the
practice
double
squad?
box break. Yes, sir.
6 to go in that. Pardon me. 6 to go in that practice squad. Let's get that filled for Robert, guys. I'm gonna drop that link out there. Let's get that practice squad filled. I mean,
I need Pete Crow Armstrong stolen bases though, but
yes.
I'm
Do you
on pace. But
do
I'm
you
on
do
pace.
fantasy baseball?
No,
Okay.
I co-manage Colin's team with him,
Okay.
but like he he does all the plugging in, and I have none of the rabbits because I can't handle it. Every day, I can't do it.
There are so many times this week that I've been like, shoot, forgot to set my alarm.
Yeah, see, I can't.
Like today, I'm like,
Football
oh.
is so nice because it's like, all right, Thursday you might have to, you can assess the situation.
Dude,
you know,
they're like, I'll be
generally
honest
once
too,
a week.
my buddy who I was playing this week is like, yeah, but your lineup's so good. And I'm like, yeah, but it's not good when Lindor's going 0 for 4 against the Athletics consistently.
Right.
It's like, come on, guys. Like, what are we doing? But having Crochet on the mound kind of helped a little bit. Didn't help enough to win. I'm still going to lose this week, but
Happens to the best of them, Ricky.
yeah, I got suckered into it. What time does it happen, Robert? It'll happen
It's got to fill, Robert.
whenever it fills. So I put the link out there.
Can
Let's
you
go
show
ahead,
that?
guys.
Can you go back and show that I'm on the screen real quick, actually?
Yeah.
So, Rob, we were live pretty much all day. It's gonna happen when that number gets to 0 that you see highlighted right there.
Yeah, it'll black, it'll red out and say
Red
sold out.
Exactly. So
Once that says sold out, then boom, all 8 spots are taken and the break will happen. That's why I put the link out there too. Let's go ahead, fill those 6 boxes, guys. Let's help Robert see his break happen tonight. Because with that practice squad, I mean, Antonio Gates, authentic still out there. Emmitt Smith, Mini, Kyron Williams, Aaron Jones. Still some great items to be won, great lids to be won in that practice squad. Yeah, right now the closest 2 breaks are that 1 and 4. However, diamond, quad and double, we break those. What? We go down to 4, brings us down to 7. 2 brings us down to 5 to go in that diamond series. 6 to go in that double box practice squad. That would bring us down to 9 to go in the series. The vault, though, I say why not? Let's just dive right back into the vault.
right, I think Tom. That's what Tom wants to do. Tom got a spot there
that
in
double?
that vault for you.
Craig Crenshaw asking, how does this work again? Well, Craig, I'll let
Well,
you
you
know.
hit add to cart, and
You
all
add
your
to cart.
information's probably saved because you're Craig Crenshaw, and then you just hit order.
And then once it fills, we open a box. Once all 8 spots or 4 spots in the 1
Or
and 4.
1 to go in that 1 and 4 double. So
Yeah, 1 to go. That just got bought into.
you didn't believe me, Ricky?
I did. I just wanted to see it for myself. Seeing is believing sometimes, Steven. So that would bring us, so we're at 30 boxes right now in that. That would bring us down to, what, 28? And if 2 headliners go, then it's, or 2 headliners don't go, then it's 20 headliners and only 8 non-headliners. Right now, if you're looking ratio, the 1 and 4 is the place to be. 20 headliners, only 10 non-headliners in that series right now. I mean, it is the series, let's be honest, that I believe starts off with more headliners than non. But yeah, they have 20 and 10 headliner to non ratio.
Right.
Moses saying, Craig. So get into that 1 and 4, and then you win a special Craig Crenshaw edition Funko Pop.
Nice.
We did have Funko Pop pulled earlier in the 12 p.m. show. Chris Helmsworth, not going to be in that
Thor?
1 and 4. He was on a Thor Funko, Rainbow Thor Funko.
All right. Got another spot taken off in that practice squad double for you, Mr. Kramer.
Let's get it. 5 to go. 5 to go in that, folks. So 5 to go in that double practice squad. 6 to go in the double quad for the Diamonds. And 1 to go in that double box 1 and 4. I know it's 386 a spot for that, but with 4 flexes like Dion, Peyton Manning, Jim Brown, you get that football spot. Here's the thing. You get that football spot, you can double up with 2 of those helmets. It's not like the other break where it's like, oh, man, I need a specific division. No. You just land in the football spot. Any football item that comes out is yours. I will put that link out there for the 1 and 4 double.
1 to go. Anybody wants to see a break happen?
Who wants it? That is the closest we have. That's literally the one where it's like we could break it at any moment. Can break it at any moment. Steven, I'll also ask you, how excited are you for Wednesday?
Bulls?
Yeah, Bulls Heat. Playing.
I mean, I'll be
playing
here,
game.
but I don't. I care, but I don't care at the same time. Like, I want to win. I obviously want to keep winning, but I know we're not going very far. So I'm somewhat excited, but I'm not gonna get to watch the game. So
I feel like if the Magic beat the Hawks and we beat the Heat, we will be playing the Cavs in the first.
I think
round
we
of
can
the
beat them.
playoffs.
I think we can beat any of those teams.
The Magic are the one that I'm like, Paulo usually, like Paulo and Franz usually kill us.
Yeah, but they're not. They're. If we're on fire, anything's possible.
But I'll tell you, the Hawks, it'd be a perfect storm because it's a playing game. We know how Kobe White plays in those, and we know how Kobe White plays against the Hawks.
In those.
Well, just in general, he kills the Hawks.
All right, we got that double.
He's a Hawk hunter.
I guess you're right?
He definitely is. He didn't play that great against the Heat though. Last time we played him,
Right. Yep.
As
We're
well as
getting
that
it,
1 and
ready
4.
for you there, guys. I got to scroll across the Great Plains.
1 and 4 double number 1. Steven's like, I gotta go across the Sahara
Pretty much.
to get those.
It's the Sahara of break sheets.
Boom. I'm gonna be a little anal here, Steven. It's just me, not you. I like the
I don't know
gap
why that.
is so low.
Yeah, I don't get why this is all piled up in here. It's not my thing to worry about, though.
Joshua George, the closer, also saying 3 and 15. So we got Jared, Craig, Armando, and Joshua. And Joshua wants 3 and 15.
Doable.
So we do have 3 and we do have 15. So while Steven's getting that box, let me go ahead and get you guys randomized 6 times around for tonight's show. So 6 times we paste in Joshua in the football section, Armando in the basketball section, Craig Crenshaw in the baseball section, and Jared in the everything else. Let's go ahead and get these boxes opened up as we're going to start with number 3. Numero 3. Number 3 coming on out. Josh is saying, come on, flexes. Well, how about box number 1 is going to be a little baseball bat, little bit of a headliner. How about Craig Crenshaw coming home with the Darryl Strawberry Dwight Gooden? Let me get that one. It's right here for us. Craig Crenshaw loving his baseball bats in the baseball section. Let me go ahead and take this bad boy out of the bag. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. How about 1 bat, 2 cigs? Darryl Strawberry, Dwight Gooden. It's got the inscription of 86 World Series champs on it. 2 signatures, 1 bat. Going into, yeah, actually I could do that, Craig. Ooh, I don't know why it's so high. There you go, Craig. Now that I saw it. Craig Crenshaw, Dwight Gooden, and Darryl Strawberry. Headliner hit here. Beckett Cert on the barrel of the bat. Bada bing, bada boom. Here in the break room. We're also gonna pull that bad boy out, put the bat right up there. We got Craig getting strawberry and Gooden. So right there, 2 cigs, 1 bat, going to Craig Crenshaw. Box number 2 coming up here, second one. It's box 15, but it's the second box of the double box break. Uh-oh, could this be what Stephen Ryan was asking for? Well, Stephen, sometimes you've got to ask, and Stephen shall receive.
Ooh, there we go.
As it is Luka Doncic on the basketball, going home to Armando. Armando getting Luka on the Black Spalding basketball fanatic cert on this bad boy. And I'm going to say this was one that I was like, oh man, let's display it. But I'm going to be honest, this cellophane is so tightly packed on
Yeah,
this
don't worry about it.
auto. I don't want to mess up that auto, but congratulations to Armando here in the break, getting himself Luka Doncic. So 2 headliners coming out here for Armando and Craig Crenshaw.
And Mr. Robert Kramer, your double is coming up, man. Sold out.
Let's get it.
Shout out to Matthew Cam. He's out here closing breaks. We're going to have another 1 and 4 single to follow that one. Armando says one of my favorite players. There you go, man. It's one of mine, too. It's a great hit.
You know what did it for me in that return to Dallas? Like, not the fact that Luka was crying, because, like, crying is crying, right?
Yeah.
The lip quiver. That's how I know. I'm like, ooh, he is still not like, not that like he hasn't processed it, but like, ooh, this still
This stings.
affects
Like, I
him,
have to
yeah.
come back here. Like, this stings still.
Like he's still like, I'm sure he loves his teammates on the Lakers, but that like, ooh, he really,
no, I think he had
misses
a
being in
career
Dallas.
plan, and his life got rocked in a sense.
yeah. Do you think he would have stayed a Maverick
Oh, yeah.
lifetime?
Oh, yeah. Do I think Nico Harrison's an idiot? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The fire Nico chance.
Dude, I get that it's rude and wrong, but honestly, he
It's
deserves
not
it.
rude and wrong because he's an
with
idiot.
this situation, it's correct. It's.
You know what I
Do
described?
you believe this that he cost the Mavericks $1 billion?
He cost the Mavericks their future.
Well,
Everything.
I think like $1 billion.
Money
Yeah.
and championships.
two swings of the bat. One swing of the bat.
The way I describe it, right, is it would be like if Jerry Krause didn't have Reinsdorf there and was just like, you know what, I am done with being made fun of. Michael Jordan, you're gone.
Yeah.
That's what it's like
Yeah.
in Mavericks terms of like, but the only thing is Jerry Krause had known and said, no. Even when Jordan wants to retire, we're going to let him play baseball for the team I own because he ain't leaving the Bulls.
Because he's what I like to call a money maker.
Yeah, he is a franchise changer.
Player.
So let's go ahead and get this practice squad double box.
That is so
Going.
insane, but accurate.
And that's why it's like the news that also came out about it that Nico didn't even tell the coach, Jason Kidd, what was going to happen.
Yeah, and then he goes in that press conference like, yeah, me and Jason Kidd agree. I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think one of the all-time point guards agrees with it.
It's like, I don't think that is a thing. So I got Robert, newcomer here in the break room. Robert, got a question for you. How do you find the UA break room? And who's the favorite squad, my man? Also got Joshua George, Sebastian Flores, and Matthew Camarasana here in the room. Matthew saying, I have to record this. My wife gets an attitude when I watch during dinner.
Oh, God.
I could see why she'd have an attitude when you watch during dinner.
That's fair. Well, it's how you watching, Matt? Matthew, if you can go on YouTube, you can rewind it and do all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Armando, I don't know if this was the one. No, you read the favorite player one. He said, I always playing on here, and I must say that is the best hit I have so far.
There you go.
Luka
congratulations.
Doncic. So I need 2 numbers here in the practice squad double. Robert, Joshua, Sebastian, and Matthew. Otherwise, we can go to the wheel. This will bring us down to 9 boxes left in the practice squad. We will then have that can't miss 1 and 4 number 2 in the single that Steven was talking about. And Josh is going to say 1 and 29.
1 and 29. There we go.
1 and 29 here in the practice squad. Let's take you guys, put you guys in the randomizer. Let's see where you guys are going to end up after 6. So we're going to have Matthew in the NFC North, NFC South, NFC East. We're going to have Sebastian in the NFC West, Joshua in the AFC North, Matthew AFC South, Robert AFC East, and Matthew in that AFC West. So if it's Emmitt Smith, it'll be a Matthew hit. If it's Antonio Gates, it'll be a Matthews hit. Kyron Williams, most likely a Sebastian hit. And Aaron Jones, a Matthew hit. So we will see what's coming out. 4 headliners left. Box 1, box 29. Called by Joshua George, who's hoping for either a Brown, a Bengal, a Raven, a Steeler. He's like, come on, guys. Give me one of those AFC Norths. Box caller magic is a thing, but you got new customer mojo in here. You got closer magic that's a thing. And how about this? How about a little closer magic? However, it's not a headliner. How about for the NFC East? A guy that Dom Pellegrini loves but says he's up for trade in his fantasy league. How about Tyrone Tracy Jr. on the Giant jersey? Beckett Cert, bottom of the 2. Here in the break room going down Matthew in the NFC East. So a little bonus banger here to get us started in the practice squad. And Tyrone Tracy Jr. on the jersey going to Matthew. Going to Matthew in that NFC East. And
Bradley Williams. Someone's got to do it, right? That's all I'm saying. I agree with Bradley. Everyone wants to be a closer, but starter magic, it happens too. Josh was like, I like the middle. Best part of the Oreo. We need those too. Everyone needs all that.
You know what I learned, but I don't know if I'm going to try? Apparently, if you take an Oreo and put Cheese Whiz on it, It tastes like a cheesecake. Don't know if I'm brave enough to try it, but apparently from what I've seen online, Oreo equal Cheese Whiz equal slice of cheesecake.
Right.
Are you a big cheesecake guy?
Mm.
Yeah, I'm not a cheesecake guy either. But someone out there might be. That's why I'm like, I might say it. Tyrone Tracy jersey going to Matthew. He's sitting at dinner, mouthful of food, going.
Yep, that's exactly how it happened.
That's what I would be like. Mouthful of mashed potatoes. Box 29 coming out here. Well, how about this? How about a bag? A bag. Ooh. The fact that this guy isn't even listed makes me shocked because usually it is. How about one of 3 players to be in the 1,000 receiver, 1,000 rushing yard category in a single season? Roger Craig on the Niner Mini. Beckett Cert on the back. Sebastian Flores, take a bow, winning. Roger Craig on the Niner Mini.
There you go.
Here in the practice squad. That just shows the testament of how good the names have been here in the practice squad. That Roger Craig, who's
Beautiful.
usually listed at least.
I mean, he's good enough to be listed. No doubt about that.
On the mini helmet, Sebastian. Congratulations.
All right, Mr. Dimmer gets into the vault as well, putting that double 6 to go. Again, that's going to be a good one to chase tonight, ladies and gentlemen. No doubt about that.
Every single photo headliner still there.
So that puts that down to 4 and 11. Yeah. Not sure wants to know what's left in the diamonds. Aaron Donald and Jordan Love are the 2 photo headliners left in the last 11 boxes. The listed names are Warren Moon and Antonio Gates.
And we're going to move right along into the 1 and 4. Can't miss 1 and 4 single.
Yep.
Number 2. So I will need 1 box from Sebastian, Craig, and or Matthew. Well, or Matthew. It's 1 box number that I need. So 1 number. Did you get Todd's practice squad one? Or did you just do the diamonds for Moses?
What do you mean?
He said what's left in the practice squad.
Oh, no, I did not get that one.
So
no.
what's left in the practice squad, Emmitt Smith Mini, Antonio Gates Authentic, Kyron Williams, Aaron Jones, and then, like Steven just said for Moses out there, Aaron Donald, Jordan Love, Warren Moon, Antonio Gates is left in the diamonds. Craig wants 31 here in the 1 and 4. 31. Treinta y uno coming up. Let's get you guys randomized around. 6 times per our dice roll.
31 sounds good.
And after a quick randomization, we're going to have Sebastian in the NFC, or not NFC North, in the football section, Matthew basketball, Craig baseball, and Matthew again in the everything else. $31. 31. 31 coming up. Called out by Craig Crenshaw. Well, how about this? Sebastian Flores.
Oh,
How about a little bit of prime in your life? Prime time. Deion Sanders. And it is only 3 teams. You got the Niners. You got the Falcons. You got the Cowboys. With the Niner bumper. Both Niner bumpers, red visor in front. But ooh-wee, this is a sick lid with 3 different teams on it. Speed flex. Beckett cert here on the back. Going to Sebastian Flores. Deion Sanders out of the 1 and 4. Now gone.
Yeah, just like that.
Gone.
Wow.
Deion is focused on other things, I think, this month with, yes, he's got a football team, obviously, to coach up this spring, but son's getting ready for the NFL draft. Shedeur, people are saying he's going to fall. I'm sure Deion is saying to his son, hey, don't worry about it. Don't listen to the noise. Deion, one hell of a football player, though. One hell of a baseball player, too. Ooh, no way this is going back in the bag. This thing is staying out for the world to see.
And it's clean.
Time. And I know we had earlier in the comments, oh, where's the Mahomes? Where's the Brady? I don't think we've seen a Deion as sick as this.
Right.
Do not think we have seen a Deion as sick as this one going to Sebastian Flores here in the 1 and 4. So like I said before, take a bow, Sebastian. Take a bow. Josh going, dang, should have went with Craig's numbers in the last 1 and 4. And he says that because Craig dropped 31 in the last 1 and 4.
He did,
but
yeah.
Josh beat him out.
Oh, man.
And Josh had the football section in that
Right.
last 1 and 4. Wow. Bradley keeps bringing up the starter magic. This is one yet again. We're taking the data. At the end of the quarter, Steven, we'll see if we're going to allow a new magic to come into the room. But yes, this goes into the positive category for starter
Maybe,
magic.
Everyone has their own kind of magic.
Maybe.
J.K.
Or
Rowling style.
we got 3 types of magic in this break room right now. Can't let everything be a magic.
The
And Craig says,
Gathering?
one day you guys will learn to let me pick the numbers when I'm in the break with you.
Maybe.
So
Looks to be that way so far.
I mean, Craig's calling out the winners so far. So we're wide open in that 1 and 4 again. 6 to go in the double box vault with every photo headliner available. The only headliner that was taken is Derwin James in the listed department. 6 to go in both the diamond quad and diamond double. We're now down to 6 to go in the college double. And wide open from there on out. So whatever you guys want to get into, let's get into it. That 1 and 4 now, we are down to, let's see. Let me do some simple math here, Steven. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes in the 1 and 4. We're 27. And what we've pulled 1, 2, 3. So 17 boxes, 27. No, 17 headliners, 27 boxes. I had it mixed up for a second. So 17 box bar headliners, 27 boxes left in that series. Still 10 non-headliners left. The ratios are still in favor of the headliners in that can't miss 1 and 4. Josh wants to know what break Craig is headed to next. He's sitting there like, Craig, I'll let you call the number. Just let me know what you're getting into so I can get into it as well.
I think I'm done for a while now. Whether that be true or not, Craig, you know you're always welcome here.
I remember the last time I said to myself when it came to gambling, I think I'm done for now. And then I went, you know,
It's a balance thing, Ricky.
there's a game on tonight. What can I get in on?
There's
that?
a game. Yeah, there's a game on every night.
Basically, it was, I think I'm done for today. Wait,
Wait, what?
Luka's playing tonight? Yeah, let's
Wait, he's
let's
playing the
see
Lakers
Luka-
tonight?
He's playing the Mavericks
I think
tonight?
that's what I gotta really like. If I was to ever like,
Uh-huh.
you know, just like, all right, Steven, you can only bet on games you attend. Like if you attend, the
That
game.
is fun. Boots on the ground gambling
boots
is
on-
fun.
yeah, that's okay. That you got to do.
Mhm.
But like also like, all right, perceived storyline matchup that I'm really
Yep.
digging. Luka versus old team in his own home arena.
Yep.
Like I dig that. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? Not like trying to find a secret hidden thing every week, every day of the
Yeah.
week, but like just like, all right, I like this. I like Michael Bush to get a hit against his old team, or something like that. So that's just probably gotta be my more primary.
Or like
focus.
today, should have went with
Garrett Crochet.
10 plus K.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that,
I will say this. The one thing that was getting kind of annoying, and being at the White Sox game yesterday, I got to see it firsthand. I'm
Did they win
sorry.
yesterday?
They did. They
they
did
walk
off
off?
a walk-off. But even
back.
after the walk-off, these fans were getting way too cocky. It's like, you do still know who you are, right?
No, they don't. Let them enjoy their team, Ricky. That's
And
what.
then, and then I brought up to my
That's what a
friend.
brilliant
I'm
customer
like-
told me here in the chat.
I'm like, yeah, but we won 18 to. Oh, yeah, in a minor league ballpark. We still won 18 to 4.
Yeah, but like, just you guys again, a customer here. He put it to me gently for you Vikings fans.
Well, I have no faith in them.
I know, but when you guys were 6-0, that's what we heard from the Vikings fans. Like, oh yeah. Look what happened. Told you talk to me in January. No one has talked to me ever since the year started.
Here's the thing about the Vikings, the great Vikings teams, right? That have been alive, that I've been alive for. Great in the regular season. Once the playoffs come around, they go, duh, what's football?
I know, but the point of that story was, he said, Steven, I'm just enjoying
Just
it.
wait.
No. That's what I said.
Just wait.
No, I just said, he said, I'm just enjoying it. I'm like, you know what? That's awesome. Enjoy your season. Because it was a fun season for the Vikings. There's no doubt about
Yeah,
that.
until Sam Darnold didn't
But-
know what a three-step
But
drop was.
the 2016 Cubs ruined everything for me. I want titles. I want rings on my fingers. I want the Bulls. I want the Bulls to get one. I want the Cubs to get one. Another one. Those are the two that I want.
Another one.
Yeah, another one. You heard me what I said. Another one.
Another one.
It's a different feeling. The taste is unbelievable. Did you hear about that psychology report, by the way?
What's the culture?
Like when your team wins the title, you're like, your positive attitude and like all just everything is just up for the next 2 months. it's all just up.
Just for 2 months.
Just for 2 months, and then it's going to go back
Because
to
then the
normal.
season starts.
Yeah,
again.
exactly. Season's over. The off season's over. Time to buckle in.
Time to get ready to maybe not win it again.
But it's
the
never
hardest
the
thing to
off
do.
season at Ultimate Autographs, right?
No, it never is.
Players, legends never retire. Look at this Deion Sanders. My goodness, that thing is beautiful.
I mean, not even that. Yeah, the Dion might be gone, but look at the other lids left. Brees Hall, Peyton Manning, Jim Brown, still left here in the break room. Baseball fans, we still got Ken Griffey Jr., one of the second inning bosses in MLB The Show for this inning. About 10 people out there said, what is he talking about? Todd Helton on the baseball bat. How about Tyson Fury? Have we ever had Tyson? Fury in the break room?
Yeah,
Mike
I think
Tyson.
we have.
Okay.
But either way, it's not a name that's strolling around these parts all too often, you know.
Karl Malone. How about a triple signed Celtic ball? Bird, McHale, and Parrish. Who Parrish, I mistakenly said one day, was a top 5 center all time. That is on record here at UA.
You did say that.
Steve, that was the
I
old
remember that
studio.
vividly.
You were in the other room and you went, what?
Well, because I remember you were working with Brandon.
I was.
And I love Brandon. Me and him have a good conversation. It always steers back. But he says things, okay? Things that I have to say something.
I was thinking.
Usually I just let people spit their spiel, but I'm just like, no.
I was
you
thinking of the
can't, and you're
95-96 Robert Parrish I love that barely played.
Yeah, he was barely a
the
top 5
Bulls.
center on that Bulls team.
But he was there and he won a ring.
Yeah, he did. But
Another one.
another one. He actually got another one on that.
Oh. So that's the break I would get into, guys. But yet again, the vault loaded as well. Every single photo headliner still available in this vault. Malik Neighbors flex, Dak Prescott authentic, Terrell Davis flex, Max Crosby on the rep, Barry Sanders custom ripped speed flex, Tony Gonzalez authentic, Montana authentic, a chrome speed flex, which I heard this week from our own Alex Tellez, who's in the break room every Tuesday and Wednesday with Colin and then Common.
Common, yeah.
He said this and it blew my mind. Do you want to know which type of speed flex is the most expensive speed flex?
I mean, I already know it, but
It's the chromes.
Share with the folks.
It's the chromes. The chromes are the most expensive. It blew my mind. I'm like,
Chromes
really?
to the dome, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
like, really? Over like the nub customs and like those sick, nasty customs? He goes, yeah, the chromes.
They're so pretty.
So if you're one of the people out there that's like, hey, I'm looking to get helmets from the break room and then flip them, there is a chrome speed flex here of Eric Dickerson, one of the best running backs to ever play the game. We got Josh Allen on the Slate Authentic, Jim Kelly on a flex custom here in the room, Parsons on a rep, and TJ Watt on an authentic with Frank Gore, Ricky Williams. So many chances to double up, triple up in these. The only photo headliner division you can't double up 2 headliners in the same division is sadly that NFC North, but we do have bonus bangers from the North as well. Guys in the North that are not listed in this series. So the 2 most loaded series right now, I would say, is that 1 and 4, and then also that vault here in the break room right now. Josh says he's starting a fund for Viking fans to pay Vikings players to be pallbearers at their funeral so they can let them down one more time. If you could pick one bear to be a pallbearer at your funeral, who would it be?
Bear, I wouldn't care about that at all.
Bull? Cub? Anyone from any of your teams?
Which bull? Let's play. Give me a moment on that one. That's going to be a second. To let me down one more time.
It would have to be.
See,
a guy.
I don't want to be let down again by these mother.
You know who mine would be? If it's a Cub?
See, here's the problem. If it's going to be someone, it's going to be someone I gambled on.
For me, for the Cubs,
Yeah.
it's going to be a guy that I couldn't stand. Carlos Marmol.
See,
Just one more time.
I couldn't stand him.
Just
I,
one more time.
I agree with it. Well, I want him to, but I want him to load the bases one more time. You know what I'm saying? I want to feel the stress. again.
Load the bases one more time.
Then strike out the next 2, and then let up a
give
hit.
up- and then give up a
the-
walk.
Yeah, then give him a walk or something. That's what I truly want.
Full count walk, too.
Yeah.
Oh, who would be the guy I bet on that would let me down? I'm trying to think. Who's the guy that always sells me? Basketball, there's just so many of them.
Basketball, there's so many.
Oh, I know. Zach LaVine.
Oh, okay.
Zach LaVine would be the one.
See, Zach LaVine's paid me out a few times. I can't complain on
He's
that
the
one.
one that every time I have a mega parlay, he goes,
paid me out on Derrick
I'm
Rose
going to
night.
get close enough, and then...
He paid me out on Derrick Rose night. the team did as well. They dropped 145 points.
2 to go, 3 to go in that double vault, by the way.
See, like one of my least favorite Cubs was like Edwin Jackson. But he didn't let me down because we stunk.
Because we stunk.
We sucked. Like, you know. I like Jason Hayward, though, the person.
He helped us win a World Series.
Dude,
the pep talk.
$188 million pep talk. I'm all in. I don't care. Whatever the price. Whatever the price.
Give me that rain delay pep talk. I want that thing recorded. I need it personally some days.
I don't care if it costs $184 million over 8 years. I need it. Is Blake still out there in the college?
No, Blake Corum is not there in the college.
But Josh Allen is.
Yeah. Blake Corum got hit on Saturday. I want to Friday or Saturday. One of the two. Yeah. College has Josh Allen flex, Joe Montana authentic, McConkey authentic, Brown authentic, Ward Sapp, and Marcus Allen. And Sebastian also saying, sweet hit, yo. That's what's up. Shout out to Ultimate Autographs, all the best breaks. Congratulations, Sebastian. On the helmet we're looking at, the Deion Sanders coming to you. It'll look nicely next to his Roger Craig mini. Are you looking up to see what player is?
Just looking up Cubs players. There's a lot of them, man. Like Nathy Perez.
Oh, Nathy Perez.
He wasn't. Not to the level that I want him to come to my funeral
remember how
and
Corey
let me
Patterson was supposed to be him?
Did you see that steroid list
No.
that the guy leaked on Twitter for 2 seconds?
No.
Oh, Corey was on it.
Was he?
Yeah, so was Aramis. All the Cubs were.
I don't care. I don't care.
Mark Pryor carried one whole squad.
I love Aramis.
Yeah. He didn't do it.
Today, I hope I didn't upset Bob Boulay. But I mentioned how I didn't I'm one of the ones that didn't care that Barry Bonds took steroids.
Oh yeah, I don't care either.
One of the best hitters.
I'm over it. I didn't care. I didn't care. I didn't like it in the moment, but I don't care. Best player I've ever seen. 600 on base percentage. I don't care.
I get rules are rules,
Yeah.
but
see, I feel like
I like fun baseball.
I know I'm breaking your question way too much into perspective.
Sure,
you
go
know,
ahead.
Obviously, Milton Bradley.
I thought about him.
Yeah, but I still don't want this guy at my funeral.
I don't want this guy.
I want a guy that I liked enough, but just never came up big time.
I like how you go. I still don't want this guy at my funeral.
R.I.P. Luis Valbuena.
2 to go now.
Oh, you know who it's gonna be? I know who it is.
Who?
Patrick Wisdom.
Yes.
Can't stand that guy.
Stand him.
Such a scrub. Going crazy though in the KBO. Going crazy in the KBO.
If we're just talking about players we hated, right? Not to let you down, just players that you hated. Mine would be easy in baseball. AJ Przinsky. Can't stand AJ Przinsky.
Oh, I have one too.
Yeah.
It's he's number one on my list.
Number one hated.
Yep. You don't know?
No,
You haven't heard?
In baseball?
You haven't heard?
The bird's the word?
Ryan Braun is the word.
Oh, right, bro. That's right. The Hebrew Hammer.
Can't stand that mother trucker.
I should have guessed it was a Brewer.
He's such a fraud. He's just such a fraud.
No. Cub player to let me down, Ryan Terrio.
Yeah.
Nothing I did on the field.
Yeah,
just
they went
leaving
to the
Cardinals and then saying what he said.
They all say that. David DeJesus on the 13 squad.
He played
God,
for us.
what a lineup that was. God help us.
Wasn't he better as a Royal de Jesus?
Probably. They all were. Everyone was better. Nate Shearholtz. He had a decent year. He had a 1.7 WAR. God, this team was so horrible.
Which one?
This 2013 team. Castillo. He had a 4 WAR. Wellington? No.
They paved the way for us to get Brian Schwarber and
He's got
Rizzo.
a career 12.1 WAR. He might have had it.
That team paved the way for us to get the guys for the World Series.
I was a Wellington Castillo supporter because I had no other option.
Yeah.
Loved his arm. All right. What are we
Let's
going to do
get
next, though, ladies and
2
gentlemen?
to
That's
go
the
in the
question.
vault double. I've been watching it. 2 to go in that vault double. It'd be the second vault double we've done tonight.
Yeah, I think we're going to get that knocked out as well here. Mark McAdams sees it driving towards the end zone.
Oh, did I just put
Puts
the?
it on the... It's one left.
Oh, I just put the link out there then for one spot.
It's
Good.
one left.
Good. I'd feel like nothing if it was like, and it's gone. No, I put the link out there and it's gone.
And it might be, honestly.
Nope, still one to
Still
go
there,
per the
still one to
website.
go. Okay.
Per the website. So 1 to go. That is our closest break. The 1 and 4s are all 4 to go. But guys, remember that one: 17 headliners, 10 non-headliners, 27 boxes left there. Yes, one of the flexes went, but there are still 3 at there. Also, my favorites items out there. We can't let me go home. Usually what happens, Steven, right?
Saw my item.
Is we saw your item, the Luka basketball. But usually what happens is I work during the day and then I go, oh man, we didn't pull that item. Maybe it'll be there tomorrow. And then it gets pulled during the night show. Well, now I'm on the night show. We gotta pull Ric Flair tonight, right?
Right, absolutely.
We gotta get Ric Flair out here. We gotta do some limousine riding tonight. Will Hawk saying, did I hear you say there's a Seahawk somewhere?
I mean, potentially Warren Moon and the Diamonds.
Potentially Warren Moon and the Diamonds.
I would say Steve Largen's probably in the jersey somewhere.
Steve Largen's probably in the jersey somewhere. Is there?
Could be in the last. Yeah, otherwise I don't see a Seahawk.
Did I say there was a Seahawk somewhere?
I don't think so. I think Will's trying to speak it into existence, which you got to respect. Wellington Castillo.
Now you're just
God, just take me back.
to a simpler time.
I mean, they sucked so bad. But I was all in on my analytics phase back then, just trying to make an argument for these guys. All right, it's sold out.
All right, let's get that vault dub going. Yeah, you're right. Will's laughing.
I think you should know this by now, Ricky.
Will, I'll say this: have fun with
Sometimes
Sam
I'm
Darnold.
right. But
Good riddance.
they're getting rid of what's his face as well.
Who, Gina? Oh, Drew Lock.
Yeah, Drew Lock. He's back in
Drew
the
Lock
build.
is him though.
No, stop. Just stop. I know a
he's-
certain
he's
gentleman
m-
who hosts your 5 nights a week that would agree with that.
He's more him than Sam Darnold.
I don't know about Craig, but Craig might be able to help you.
You said Craig.
Craig. He spelled it as Craig. Is that your Canadian accent, Josh? Craig.
Craig.
Craig. Oh, did you put it on the perfect? So Noob Troop. That's 5. That's one of them.
Yep, Moses.
Wisconsin. You're close. How north? No, I'm just kidding.
So Moses calls out 5. I need one more number.
I grew up in Madison, Wisconsin, George.
He said our new clipboard Jesus.
Oh, George was watching me as I hated on Ryan Braun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
You're not a fan of Milwaukee, to be honest with you.
Milwaukee Brewers.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of them. I love the Badgers. I love me Wisconsin
do.
Badgers.
You do. You won a national championship.
Excuse
with
me,
them.
sir.
You won a national championship with them.
I rebuilt the entire program.
You're like, I rebuilt the entire program. So, all right, we got 14 from Jay and 5 from Moses. Those are the 2 numbers I see. So, Moses coming in with 5, and then the next number was Jay with 14.
14,
So, 5
sounds
and
good.
14.
Oh, no worries. Brew Crew?
We don't. So, here's the thing. We don't have 5. We do have 14, but then Moses came in again with 11.
With what?
11. So, we'll do 11 and 14 since we do not have 5. $11 and $14. Let's get you guys to the randomizer.
down to 24 boxes in this one. We still haven't pulled the photo headliner.
6 times around per the dice roll.
Ours, one's coming out.
Eventually, one has to come out. Eventually, one has to come out. So we're going to have Tom Kaz in the NFC North. We'll have Joshua George in the NFC South. Moses Cohen, NFC East. Adam Dittmer in the NFC West. Mark McAdams, AFC North. Timothy Sievert in the AFC South. Moses Cohen again in the AFC East. And Jay Bowerson in that AFC West. 11 and 14 coming out here. Let's see, what do we got? Box 11 coming on up. How about this, folks? How about coming out here? He called this box. How about for the Dallas Cowboys? How about Moses getting himself a little bit of Dak Prescott in the building? Dacky baby on the authentic lid, white, authentic inside. What is it? Beckett cert on the back. Boom, Dak Prescott coming out here. Moses calling box 11, and out of that exact box comes Dak Prescott.
Dak.
Dak Prescott coming out for Moses. He called it. He said, mine, 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 mine. Here, I'll keep up Dak for a little bit. I'm going to put him in the middle. In the middle.
I can probably put Kurt away here in a moment.
It's up to you, depending on what comes out here.
Oh, I will. Don't have to worry about that.
Box 14, this one was called out by Jay Bowerson. Moses saying Kelly or Allen, please.
That'd be good double up right there. TV is in the way.
Well, how about this? Sometimes the room just works this way. How about we had a Cowboy in box 11? Well, how about a Raider in box 14? Jay Bowerson calling himself a winner here. So straight up, box caller magic here. MC Max Crosby going to Jay Bowerson on the rep lid for the photo headliner. Beckett, sir. No, not Beckett, sir. Pardon me. Max's Fanatics cert here on the back. So Jay getting himself a photo headliner in Max Crosby, and Moses calling himself a photo headliner in Dak Prescott on the authentic. So 2 photo headliners coming out in this break. Jay gets Max Crosby rep, and Moses gets Dak Prescott authentic. Max Crosby. The Condor. The what hashtag does he use online? The RN4L. We just pulled him earlier, and Nick was telling me about the one where it's like he's just in the locker room, just straight up with a blunt, just like asking him questions. He just. So Jay getting himself Mad Max.
I mean, I see why the Raiders don't delve into like the Eclipse or the Lunars or. I mean, their lid is so clean, but
Yeah.
I too would pine for
A lunar. Or
an Eclipse.
There we go, just like that too. Photo headliners gone in that vault, bringing us down to 13 headliners in what, 26 boxes? You said?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think it might be 24 boxes. Yeah, because we did 4 during this show, and they did 2 during the noon show, so we're at least at 24 boxes.
Yep. 24.
Damn. 13 headliners, 24 boxes. Or 12 headliners. 12 headliners, 24 boxes. So still a 50% chance at a headliner there. So where are we going next, folks? What are we getting into here on the 6 p.m. show?
I'm guessing we're gonna tackle another one of those
I mean, at this point, why not?
vaults, right?
Why
I mean,
not?
I would almost dare say, should we venture into the quad?
I would say so. Why not?
You know what? It's up to you, Ricky. I'm gonna pitch you an idea.
Hit me.
I know the diamonds are the chase.
Oh, hit me.
Doesn't seem like they're too interested in the diamond. If you guys get into a vault quad,
We'll change it to the vault.
no, vault quad only.
Just that
Vault-
one, just
vault-
that one vault
No,
quad, or
any
the,
vault. If we do 3 vault quads tonight, they'll all be on the list. But it's vault quad only.
yeah, we'll do that.
I think it should be what we're chasing right now.
If we do a vault quad,
Yep,
then we'll change it to vault. The chase will
we
be
gotta
the
do
vault
it.
quad.
Yeah, that's fair.
I
But
will. I will also say
maybe we'll make it a race. Maybe we can make it a race. 'Cause
diamond
Jay
or
wants-
vault quad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So any diamond, any one of the 3 diamonds, we are happy to fill out. You guys will be in that chase. But if the vault quad fills out first, it's going to switch to the vault.
Bingo. I'm all
Secret
for it.
menu.
It has been decided, as the league would say. Pete from the league.
That's what he does.
Decided.
That's why I became a ref.
So vault quad, if that sells out before the next diamond, we'll change the chase and a chance at a gift card.
No one's in
the
that
vault
vault quad, but I'm thinking that the vault quad should go down.
The diamonds do have a 2-spot head start, especially in the vault and the quad. Or they double in the quad, not the
Yeah.
vault and the quad. It's because my brain is already like, guys, let's get into the vault quad.
Can't blame me on that front.
Wide open in the 1 and 4s. College, that double is at 6 to go. And the minis and jerseys are wide open as well. Like if we're looking straight ratio at things, obviously it's like we've been saying, blue in the face. The vault is at 50%. The can't miss 1 and 4, what, 17 out of 27?
Mm-hmm.
Which is, let's see if my calculations are correct. That is a 63% chance at a headliner. So those are the 2 bang for your buck. Let's get a headliner out there. And then you have the diamonds that authentics are better, but only 4 headliners for 11 boxes. So it's all dependent, obviously, on what you guys would like to do, but we'll throw that out there. If they want to close a vault quad first, I'll be well open to changing
Yeah.
it, Chase. We are men of the people here, Steven. If they want to do something, why not reward them for it?
Absolutely.
Why not reward them for it? Still also 4 vault keys out there. $100, two $100, a 200 and a 300. So what? A combined $700 in UA cash just
Right.
sitting out there in the vault as well. Also, you're looking at quad ups, triple ups here in the vault. I'll throw it up here with that vault quad. So you got Dak Prescott and Max Crosby gone in the photo department. You could still, you could still double up with Malik Neighbors and Micah Parsons. You could double up with Josh Allen and Jim Kelly. Double up with Montana and Dickerson. Davis and Gonzalez, if I didn't mention that already. But also, there could be bonus bangers out there. So, like, in the NFC East, you could Parsons, Neighbors,
Right.
and then more players in that. Maybe an Eagles out there, Commanders out there, another Cowboy. So many ways to double, triple, or quad up here in the break room.
So for Tim, see your comment out there, my man. Give me 1 second here. Sorry.
You're good. You're good.
Tim, you have 2 spots in the double, and I don't see any in the single.
So 2 dub spots. I think the single's wide open.
Yeah, I think the single is wide open.
So 2 in the double for you. And we got 1 person jumping into that quad. So the vault quad down to 7. The vault quad down to 7. It's been the unofficial chase of the show, I'll say. Unofficial chase because right now it's the most boxes we've done. I think we've done more boxes. Ooh. That's a lie. We've done more
Is
boxes
Nick's
than
in the
one
diamond still? He is not, unfortunately. Down to the last 4 headliners.
If you're looking for Bo Nick specifically, he is in the jerseys, but I get that's a jersey, not a helmet. If you're looking for the SIG itself, Bo Nix is in the jerseys.
And yeah, Moises is in the vault quad, so
Let's get it.
let's get that one down too, ladies and gentlemen.
7 to go now in that vault quad. Cam still losing his mind over the Dion that you guys see. Cowboy, Niner, Falcon.
So what's gonna be next? Even if it's got sometimes
One
it's
and
like
4
me on
singles down
Saturday
to
in
3.
basketball. It's like me on Saturday in basketball. Started hot, got cold, needed a layup, needed a gimme, right? Just to see the ball go through the hoop again. This is where we can take a chance in the practice squad, ladies and gentlemen. Or maybe the jerseys. It's totally up to you. But let's see one go through, and then we can get back to rolling in these big time ones.
So, what I love to do, Steven, is I have a random question for you. Because
You do love to randomly ask me questions.
You are a basketball guy. So that's on an Instagram reel. You and one other person.
Real question. Real quick.
No, you.
Joshua George, the closet breaker, as he just admitted, said, sorry if you said it, but what are the diamonds? Had to mute it. The wife came in the room. I'm also closet breaker.
Aaron
what's
Donald.
left? Yep, go ahead.
Jordan Love, Warren Moon, Antonio Gates.
There you go.
4 and 11. 4 headliners, 11. He said, I'm also closet breaker. So, I mean, all I can imagine now is Joshua George sitting in the closet with the door closed, looking at just his face lit up by
Right.
the light of the phone, just looking at the screen. But the question is you have to play a game of 2-on-2 against
like Harry
Steph
Potter.
and LeBron. Your team is going to start up 20-0, a game to 21. Who are you picking as your partner to beat LeBron and Steph with a 20-point advantage in a game to 21?
Dirk Nowitzki.
Oh, it's got to be someone you know.
What?
It's got to be someone you know. Like me, it'd be my friend Jake because he's a shooter.
Oh, but I can't pick Dirk.
No.
Oh.
It's got to be someone you actually know. If you knew Dirk in real life, that'd
Oh.
be sick.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
You're like, we lost.
No, I won. I'll shoot it.
Play a game of 2-on-1.
You do not have any. I'm looking in my order. Okay, what are the order numbers on that, my man?
We'll help you out.
No. Yeah, I'll look them up.
Yeah.
Just because the single says 8 to go. Did you convert those to a double? Is that what happened?
That could have happened.
What are your order numbers for those singles? Because it looks like we haven't had order in the diamonds all day.
It says 2-4-1-5-3-7.
5-3-7.
And then 2-4-1-5-2-2.
Okay, I'll take a look for you, my man. So,
Maybe the diamond single break had already broken. Still 7 to go in that vault quad, guys. Whatever closes first, diamonds or vault quad, that's what the chase is going to be officially. So if you guys want to get in and make the chase the vault quad, just the quad,
So it looks like that first one that happened. The single did happen last night. It looks like it went down, and it looks like Cody McQueen won a Trey McBride authentic. So unfortunately, you did not win in that one. Your 5-3-7 number and your 7-4 number are still both good in this scenario. And I'm looking right now. So yeah, Timothy, those numbers. Those numbers all went yesterday. So the 5-2-2 one, that also happened on Saturday, yesterday.
mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, you did not win in that one either. That's when the Bo Flicks and the Emmitt Smith came out.
Okay.
So 5-2-2 and part of 5-3-7 are done.
Okay.
You did not convert. Okay. Appreciate the clarification.
So looking at that single in the 1 and 4, 3 to go, 7 to go in the vault quad. And Jacam is right. The room moves fast. You could order on a Saturday and be like, okay, like it ain't breaking right away. It'll be there tomorrow, and then boom, half hour later, boom, it breaks. Or 10
Right.
minutes later, boom, it breaks.
Mm-hmm.
Alex Dreyer has a question for you. Steven.
Steven, if say it goes to the TL, would you rather see Alcantara or Moises Ballesteros come up and get some playing time, or work Turner and Workman in DH and let Brujan? As much as I am all for personally bringing up the young guys and letting them play, the way the Cubs catching is right now is you can't. Moises doesn't have any room.
Connor
let
Kelly and Amaya are playing.
Carmaya. You gotta let Carmaya.
Carmaya.
You gotta let them just keep rolling, because that's exactly what's happening. Again, I want to see Alcantara, but he's also getting to the point like Canario where we're gonna have to deal him or something.
Mm-hmm.
But now, this is kind of where like the Cubs need to package some of those prospects and go get another pitcher, because Steele's out for the year.
How long is Assad out for?
he's out to like for a few more days, but I'm not sure if they're gonna ramp him up in
Because I'm like
the minors for a little bit. They're gonna probably bring up Jordan Wicks
Yeah.
to start a few games, and then. But again, they might also feel like Assad and Wicks are perfect fill arounds. You know,
Yeah.
like I still want them to go get Sandy Alcantara, but that's just me. Oh, looks like the Dodgers just tied it at 2. Michael Busch hit another home run.
He's kind of him.
No, he's only him against the Dodgers, which will matter.
It's his former team.
Which will matter. He's been doing really well. He's been doing really well.
It'll matter in October. Is that what you're saying?
Yep, it's going to matter in October. That's truly what matters.
Mm-hmm. So where are we going to go next, guys? The Vault Quad has been bought into. 7 to go there. 6 to go in the Diamond Double and Quad. 3
5
to go
in the Diamond Quad.
5 to go in the Diamond Quad, pardon me. And 3 to go in that 1 and 4 single. Those are some of our closest breaks to being broken. Looking at that can't miss, actually.
Here's what I'll do, ladies and gentlemen. Also, I'll add some additional juice to the diamonds. So if we do that quad and we do that double that they're in.
The double. Or the diamond.
No, both. The diamonds ones, yes. And Aaron Donald and Jordan Love come out. I will pair the next series.
Boom.
I'll pair the next series.
Boom. That'll be more
than enough to just,
More headliners, more flexes.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, looking, guys, those 3 breaks that are close. The 1 and 4 right now, we're looking at headliners like Ric Flair, woo, in the room on the red robe. How about some football flexes? Breece Hall, Peyton Manning, Jim Brown on that sick Syracuse Browns, the ripped speed flex. Pedro Martinez and Nikola Jokic on jerseys. How about Todd Helton and Ken Griffey Jr. on baseball bats? Basketballs, we got Karl Malone and the triple sign Celtic not jerseys, the basketball of Bird, McHale, and Parrish. We also got Tyson Fury on the boxing glove here in the room. And then looking at the listed headliners, Michael Irvin, Bob Gibson, Shaquille O'Neal, Ray Bjork, Bo Jackson, and Paul Pierce left in this 1 and 4. 17 headliners, 10 non-headliners, 27 total boxes left.
Vault Quad, 6 to go now.
And in that vault, what do we got left? How about Josh Allen authentic, Barry Sanders flex, Joe Montana authentic, Malik Neighbors flex, Terrell Davis flex, TJ Watt authentic. How about Tony Gonzalez authentic? How about Jim Kelly on the flex, Eric Dickerson on the flex, Micah Parsons rep, and then Frank Gore and Ricky Williams in the listed headliner section. All of these flexes still available. The most expensive flex you'll see out there are the chromes, and Eric Dickerson is a 2-tone chrome here in the vault. Look at how beautiful that bad boy
That thing is banging.
We also got the Lion King, and it looks like to be a rip between it just looks like the logo from the white and black salute to service, that black lion body with the standardness of the blue.
Right.
We also got I'm calling it the tattoo stamp of that lion with the mane with the crown on it, because he is the Lion King, Hall of Fame inscription for Barry on that one. And then one of the coolest helmets in the room, Nub Custom. How about Jim Kelly on the Nub Custom Speed Flex, red visor on this bad boy. All 3 of these flexes, absolute gold. I like gold. And then last but not least, the diamonds. Aaron Donald, Jordan Love, Warren Moon, Antonio Gates.
The stage is set. The scene is set. What are we going to do, ladies and gentlemen?
It is all up to you guys. All up to you guys. Kind of feels like once Dion came out, earthquake, just shockwaves through the break room. And we were trying to catch our footing a bit. But there are more great helmets out there, that this wasn't the only one. Yeah, Sebastian's taking this guy home, but this isn't the only great flex in the room. Six to go in the quad vault, 5 to go in the quad diamond. 3 to go, 1 and 4 singles. My nose itches, Steven.
Itchy, itchy, itchy.
I hate when the nose itches.
It is one of the more annoying ones, right?
What's even worse is when you feel like you're gonna sneeze and then you like cover up. You go, oh, it didn't sneeze.
And nothing happens.
Nothing happens. So where are we going, guys? That is the big question. Where are we going? That's why we shouldn't put Sharpies in our mouth, Steven. I just completely scraped off.
You should not do that. You are correct. You should not do that.
Teeth.
Well done.
Like I felt it like scrape against the like teeth, and I'm like, oh man, I completely like I cut that like a knife would. Spoiler alert, folks, your teeth are sharp.
Right.
That's why you don't want to lose them. Other breaks we are close on. 6 to go in that diamond double. 6 in the college double. 7 in the single box for the vault. But that quad and those diamonds, folks, which one's going to go first? Which one is going first? That vault quad or the diamonds? Which one's going to be the chase? So the diamond's going to stay the chase, or is the vault quad going to become the chase? Like I said during the 3 p.m. show, as Captain Planet would say, the power is yours. So Tim's saying, okay, got it. Just a bit confusing as the PYNT.
The payment date.
The payment date.
What do you mean? Yeah. So what do you mean there, Tim? So the break closed out last night.
Yeah.
You bought into the break last night with those 2 orders. Again, every spot rolls over as well, Tim. Mm-hmm. So like, it barely happens anymore because we're live pretty much all day, every day. But like, we used to be live at 4 and 7. Mm-hmm. So like, if you bought it at the 4 o'clock show and it didn't break at 7 o'clock, you'd roll over to 4 o'clock the next day. You know, et cetera, et cetera. It might take a day or 2 to fill out, but the double for your 2-2 number happened yesterday, and the but the date on the ticket says the 13th. Well, that's because they changed the break titles.
Yeah.
Every show, the break titles get changed there, Tim. So, like, for example, right, you bought into spot number 2 yesterday. It happened, but let's just say it was you bought it in a spot number 2. The next show, the next day is going to be break number 1 in that show. So the ticket, the title of the break changes specifically, especially for those diamonds.
Unless he's saying the break said the 13th because today's the 13th.
Yeah, but those 2 numbers that he gave me.
Both said 12?
Both said yesterday.
Okay.
So the 241, I'm talking. He's talking about on the break title.
Yeah. So like,
522. You ordered that at 7:36 yesterday. I'm looking at them. The double box break on 4/12 at 6 p.m. That's for the 222 number. Mm-hmm. Then the 537 number. Yesterday 8:39 is when you ordered that. The live break number 2 single. Stayed the title as the 12th, and then the live break number 2 got converted over. Mm-hmm. Just making sure. So, but yeah, you are good in that double. Yeah. You have 2 spots in the double so far.
Yeah, both breaks that happened, they did happen. You didn't miss your chance on any of those. And like we said, the 2 that it's 2 that are still have to go. Like those are there. You didn't lose those 2
spots.
We also get people all the time, like new to breaking. I'd be the same way if I were new. It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, what happens if like it doesn't break the show? That everything stays.
Yep.
Once you buy your spot, you got your spot until it happens.
You're good, yeah. Yeah, good. No worries. Just wanted to make sure. And then looks like Sebastian's joining in on that double as well, so we should be 3 to go on that, actually.
On the diamond?
On the diamond double, yes. Or 5 to go. We're 5 to go.
5 to go on the diamond double, 5 to go on the quad, or diamond double, 5 to go, diamond quad, 5 to go, vault quad, 6 to go.
Yes.
1 and 4 single, 3 to go.
Mm-hmm. So lots of breaks coming up on the precipice.
Who's going to be the one to... Right now, it's like we're chopping that redwood, right? Actually,
Right.
maybe not a redwood. I don't know if redwoods are an endangered tree.
It's illegal.
But it basically, we're chopping a tree right now. One of the ones you can't chop down. Who's going to give that last chop so that we could be yelling, timber, as a break comes on the other end? Redwoods are the ones that are like so big, like they have like roads that go through some of them, right?
Yeah, right. They have a nice forest out there.
They don't call those trees endangered, right? Like they do animals. Like it's not like an endangered. Because I know like endangered
Yeah, they
species.
call it endangered.
Okay. And like Steven said, if we get through that quad and that double, and Aaron Donald and Jordan Love go, we'll be pairing the next diamonds with these diamonds. Give us a nice little boost. And also that will bring us what? 6? Still we'll have 5 boxes
Well, 5
left
boxes left, yep.
But if we have 5 boxes left, unless they're all 4 headliners are left, then the game has changed.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Bless you.
Let's keep the train rolling.
That's what I'm saying. Who's going to be the one? Who's going to be the one to keep us going, folks? Somebody out there is like, man, you know, that Jim Brown, I want it. Ooh, that Jordan Love authentic, I need it. Someone's got to be saying, man, that Jim Kelly, that Barry Sanders flex. Ooh, I need those. Let's get it.
All right, William going with the see the one go through the net strategy. Getting the spot in that jersey.
All right. Believe the first jersey spot bought into, we're 7 to go in those jerseys now. But once you get the ball rolling, that's all that needs to happen sometimes.
It's true.
PCA with home run number 2.
No way. 3-2. Did we do? Are we tied it?
Alex Dreyer just said PCA with home run number 2 tonight.
You knew Buddy was going to find it eventually. 3-2. They got out of it.
Love.
Well, PC needs to have one of those games to get his confidence right, because then he can get on base. But here's the deal: I'm on pace.
4.
The steals.
Oh, okay.
10 a month.
Oh, so you bet on him to have like
60 steals.
Okay.
Plus 1,000.
Plus 1,000. 10 a month. That's all you
10 a
need.
month.
Does he have more than
He
10?
has
or
5.
is it-
He has 5. But it's not even April 15th yet.
Yeah. So 10 a month.
Yeah, they've already played 17 games or whatever, but he'll get hot.
Yeah.
He'll have a couple games where he steals 2 bags. Every time he's
he-
on first and there's no one in front of him, he steals.
Has he had a stolen bag today?
No, he's only hit 2 bombs.
The one strategy in betting that I've seen a couple people do is like someone yesterday I saw him do it with Lou Bob yesterday, which it cashed. You parlay together player to hit a home run and player to steal a bag.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like Ellie, they do a lot of it. Bobby Witt Jr., Lou Bob. Maybe could start doing it with PCA some games.
I don't know if he's got the power there yet, but maybe one day.
I mean,
I
if
see
the
it.
pitching matchup's good. If the ballpark weather permits.
All right.
Moses saying, damn, no one want to get into the quad. Well, there's
Come on,
6
ladies
to
and
go,
gentlemen,
guys.
let's do it.
Moses wants to get that quad vault going. You know what I'm looking to take advantage of, and one day I will hit one, Steven?
Okay. What is that?
It is a 3-leg parlay. You also round robin it. No home runs in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Just 3 games.
Yeah.
No home runs.
The 3 bummiest teams,
Mm-hmm.
which could lead to a lot of
Or
different
just
things.
the 3 worst conditions for baseball.
Right.
Bush and PCA, 4 hits, 3 home runs tonight. Rest of the team 0 for 20.
Still extend Kyle Tucker. I'll be on that horse till the day I die.
I said it before and I'll say it again. The Cubs need to
Fork it over.
not mess up this Kyle Tucker situation, because I'll tell you what. Seiya Suzuki, Ian Happ, Nico Horner, they're all watching how this is going to go down,
Yep.
because they're going to be in this boat next year.
I'll say Ian watched it how it went down
Yeah,
already.
Yeah.
So
because all 3 of those guys, Happ, Horner, and Seiya, are free agents at the end of next season.
yep.
So they're going to be in this boat looking for contract extensions in a year from now.
So what's going to be next, ladies and gentlemen? That's the real question here.
5 to go in the diamond double quad, 6 to go in the vault quad, 3 to go in that 1 and 4 single. Those are some of the closest breaks we got. Let's get it going, guys. Let's get it going. Here on a fantastic Sunday evening here in the break room.
If the Cubs take 2 or 3, I'll be very, very,
Happy.
yeah. It's about winning the series, right?
You know who else might be a problem, though, this season?
The Padres?
Yeah.
Yeah. But but you want to know what the whole problem with all of it is? Nothing matters right now.
Yeah.
You got to get to October, and everyone's going to be different.
You know, it's the one thing I like most about the Padres that I noticed today watching a reel. You watch them in their games, and the one guy I was watching said they're like a college baseball team, where you look at them and during the game, the entire team is standing up on the rail watching the game, just like you would see with a college team, where everyone's up and supporting one another. What up, Robert? Robert Pratch in the room saying hello, everybody. Hello,
Howdy.
Robert. How we doing? The Vault and the Diamonds, Robert. We're looking people to get into them.
Let's get her done.
Vault is loaded, and all of the flexes left available in that vault. Barry Sanders, Malik Neighbors, Terrell Davis, Jim Kelly, and Eric Dickerson. The Diamonds, if the headliners go in the quad and the diamond, will be pairing it to get new headliners in the room. 1 and 4's loaded. Robert saying he's looking for a Palomalu STS or Flash, if anyone has one.
I doubt.
I mean, in the room right now, the only Palomalu that I see is in the jerseys. So, sadly, would not be able to help you there. A Troy Palomalu.
Right.
Palomalu is in the A gap. We are kicking it.
That's crazy. You just took one step over and you're just like, well, everything's changed.
What?
The whole life has changed. I can't do much else.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 5 to go in that Vault single as well.
Let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Tim saying one more question. When did the Vault 548 close?
That's his order number.
Yeah.
5. Okay, so hold on. Let me look for you.
Is that where the Bills lid came from?
Right?
Could have been the one from 9 a.m. this morning.
Was there a Vault double this
He
morning?
wanted DeMar Hamlin.
Oh, he wanted him right
Yeah,
now?
he wanted DeMar Hamlin. He's asking, is that where the bill came from?
I'm going to guess yes, but I'll confirm real quick.
Yeah. I just know the bill that we had out to DeMar Hamlin, he won.
So, yeah, Timothy, you wanted DeMar Hamlin this morning, and that is when that number closed out. Yep.
That's the DeMar Hamlin.
Yep.
DeMar.
So let's keep it going, ladies and gentlemen.
And I believe already we have our basketball playoff series are all set.
Not quite, but
Yeah, isn't today the last day?
oh well, yeah. But I'm saying we got
Oh,
to
we got
play
the
in.
playing games.
The
But,
play-on
like,
games, they matter.
Knicks, Pistons, Pacers, Bucks.
Yeah.
My buddy will be happy because he's a Piston fan. Did not want to play the Pacers.
Pacers are
He did not want to play the Pacers by all means.
rather annoying, right?
Am I the only one that's shocked that the Rockets finished second in the West?
No.
Okay.
Sounds about right. No one expected them to be. I expected them to be better, but not this good.
I mean, the Lakers, Wolves, we're going to have Nuggets, Clippers in the first round. Your NBA champion, LA Lakers. Because didn't you say they were going to win it all?
I'm rooting for them too.
Did you just say that or did you bet it?
I didn't bet. I don't
Okay.
know. PCA is my long season bet.
David says Grumpy Steven really is the best Steven.
I'm confused by that.
I don't even know you're
Yes.
grumpy today. So 5 to go in those diamonds, folks, for the quad and the double. 5 to go in the vault single. 6 to go in the vault quad. 3 to go in the 1 and 4. David says Lakers will get swept by the Timberwolves.
Who they play first round?
The Lakers are playing the Timberwolves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a 3-6?
Depends on if Ant. Yeah, 3-6. 3-6, and then Nuggets and Clippers are 4-5.
Mm.
The play-ins will be play-ins will have Bulls and Heat play, Magic and Hawks, and then Warriors will play the Grizzlies,
That's
and Kings will play the Mavericks.
funny.
Why? Because the
Grizzlies Warriors is good.
I think that was a play-in
Good
matchup
comp.
the first year they had the play-in.
It was. John Morant, I think, beat him.
So the winner of that game will get the Rockets, and then the winner of the third game, which will be a winner and a loser, will get the Thunder.
True.
I don't know if there's really a winner in
Yeah.
that last game, in that third game.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, if you're in the East, of course, Bulls Heat, you have to win. But like, if you're the Hawks or the Magic, I know you're going to try to win the first game, Steven, but like, who would you rather play, the Cavs or the Celtics? I would rather win. I would rather maybe, I know win that game, you're playing the Celtics. Part of me might go, you know what, even if we lose and win the third one, I would rather play the Cavs than,
Right.
than the Celtics.
It's true. I don't know. It feels like you're going to lose regardless, so. You just know what Boston's done it before, so.
Yep.
That part kind of, you're just like, I don't want to deal with any of that.
David saying he will be in a minute. Let me cook some.
What are you trying to cook?
You probably.
Eh.
That's what I think he's talking about. He wants to cook you.
Oh, he wants to roast me and make me
Yeah,
grumpy or whatever?
Yeah. You'll be grumpy in a minute. Let him cook. Let him cook. Oh man.
I'm waiting, goat man.
Goat man gets paid like the board man.
No, he just eats goat. That's all David does. He's a goat eater.
I will say I am backing the Celtics in the NBA playoffs this year because,
You've seen it before.
well, not just that. I have a 4-leg future free bet that involves the Celtics winning the NBA Finals.
Mm.
The other 3 are my personal teams in other sports that I'm like homering out, but I needed that one team, and I'm like, I don't trust everyone's like, oh, the Thunder. I don't trust the Thunder to win it all.
You don't.
They're a good team, but if they run into the Celtics, a team that's done it before, if they run into the Lakers, they might not win.
All right. Let's keep it going, ladies and gentlemen. Only 8:19.
That's what I'm saying. 6 to go in that vault quad still. 5 to go in those diamonds still. 5 to go in that vault still. It's been stagnant, Steven. It's been
Stagnant.
stagnant. Do I have to...
Put on your principal cap.
Well, never. I don't think I think I'm built for that, you know? Do I have to show these off again? Like in the 1 and 4, how we got Ric Flair, Brees Hall, Peyton Manning, Jim Brown, Pedro Martinez, Nikola Jokic, Todd Helton, Ken Griffey, Karl Malone, Celtics triple sign with Bird, Mikhail Parrish, Tyson Fury, then Michael Irvin, Bob Gibson, Shaq, Ray Bjork, Bo Jackson, and Paul Pierce. In the vault, we're loaded in the photo headliner department. Josh Allen on an authentic, Barry Sanders flex, Joe Montana authentic, Malik Neighbors flex, Terrell Davis flex, TJ Watt authentic, Tony Gonzalez authentic, Jim Kelly on the flex, Eric Dickerson flex, Micah Parsons on the rep with Frank Gore and Ricky Williams in the listed headliner section. How goated these helmets look, like this Eric Dickerson chrome, two-tone chrome at that, a little bit of yellow at the bottom, a lot of blue on top. That gray chrome horn. How about Barry Sanders, the Lion King? Beautiful looking custom helmet with the rippage here in the break room. Ooh, I'm a Viking fan, but that Lions lid, easily top 5 lid in the room right now. Easily top 5 lid in the room. Along with this next one, this might be personally my favorite lid in the vault, but I am biased because I love a good Nubs custom. Jim Kelly on the Kron, the Buffalo logo in the same style as the Jim Kelly mural. Give me 1 second. What does that say on the top? What does that say? It says Jim Kelly across the top of the dome. This thing is nice. And then in the diamonds, Jordan Love, Aaron Donald photo headliners with Warren Moon and Antonio Gates. So which one of those we getting into? Because those are our closest breaks here in the break room. If you guys want to know about any other breaks besides those 3, let me know. I'd love to go through them. What up, Sean? Sean in the room. Crack one open on, well, I don't know what time you're going to bed, Sean. Maybe if bedtime is around, maybe not crack one open so late, but if not, crack one open for me, my man. Those are the 3 types of breaks that we're the closest on. Can't miss 1 and 4. The vault quad, diamond, well, the vault single as well. Then the diamond double and the diamond quad. This Deion Sanders came out of that 1 and 4. Still 3 speed flexes left. Josh saying, let's get the vault quad cooking. 6 to go, 6 to go. He's like, I had a very long day at work. Well, you're telling me, Sean, that maybe you need to crack one open then at that point. Oh, you're off tomorrow. Crack one open for the boys.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Crack one open if you're off tomorrow. He's like, I'll drink a beer for you guys tonight.
Sweet.
Sean, I
Appreciate
don't
it.
think I've ever asked, what's the beer of choice? Me personally, I will say, not a huge beer guy. I'm more of a HA guy, if you know what I mean. Give me a little rum, give me a little Dr. Pepper,
Oh.
a little hard alcohol.
Not really any of that.
Only special occasions. Usually weddings only. The last time I had a drink was at my cousin's wedding. I don't know, like, what was that, like 4 or 5 years ago at this point?
Mm-hmm.
Usually not a big drinker myself. I'll be honest, I got other vices that that add on the pound, Steven. If I was a big drinker, I think I'd be like 500-pound life, and I don't need that. Definitely do not need that. Sean saying, hey, Steven.
Hey, Sean, how's it going, my man?
So which breaks we getting into, guys? It's been a little bit since we've had some movement.
Oh, wow, so doing a break, yeah.
I know. Well, not even a break. I feel like I've been saying that these same few breaks have been in the same spot for forever at this point. How bad do you guys really want it is what I'm starting to think. Especially with that vault having, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 headliners left in the vault. The 17 headliners that are left in the can't miss 1 and 4. Steven throwing down the gauntlet saying that if we get the Diamond Quad and Double and Donald and Love are gone, then we'll pair in the next diamonds with these diamonds. Well, Sean, sorry to hear that you're very sore from work today, but sit in the recliner, kick up those feet. Relax here with the UA break room, my man. Get into a couple breaks, have a good time. What's left in the practice, TJ? I got you covered. Let's see. Let's take a look at it. We got 4 headliners here in the practice squad. How about Emmett Smith on the Mini, Antonio Gates on the Salute to Service Authentic, Kyron Williams and Aaron Jones in 11. I think we did one already, so 10 boxes. 40% chance at a headliner. Let's see. Actually, that practice squad was a double box, so we're 9 to go. Well, 9 boxes left. So 9 boxes left in that practice squad. A 4 in 9 chance at getting the headliner. Boom, boom. Will in here saying, let's start getting these breaks by chasing the jerseys. Keep it rolling in there. Start small, then go big. And at this point, wouldn't mind that strategy at all either.
2 to go on that can't miss now.
Let's get it. 2 to go. 3 of the flexes left. Just because the Dion went and it's sitting in front of me doesn't mean we have to be scared of the break room. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be scared. That is now our closest break, that 1 in 4 single. 2 to go. 17 headliners, 10 non-headliners, 27 boxes total in that.
What are the Cubs, Alex, if you're still out there, what are the Cubs challenging? Ground rule double. All right, that makes sense. Kyle Tucker, it's what he does.
Dude, there was a play yesterday in the White Sox game.
Pay him
Boston challenged it. I think it was Vaughn playing first, was like a mile off the bag when he caught it. The ump still said the guy was out. And I'm like, huh?
Right. You just never know.
I looked over at my friend and I was like, did you bring me to an NBA game by accident?
Maybe.
I get officiating and umping is a hard job, but when there's replay, when you get a second look at it, yeah, Alex goes, it wasn't close. Yeah. It was not at all. He was a mile off that bag, and they're like, nope, you're out. And I will say there was a man. Yeah, tough angle for the ump, but when you get to review it and then see it on tape, that's when I'm like, come on, guys. Like we got to look at it now on tape, and you're still gonna stand by it. There's a man I saw yesterday at the White Sox game. I personally would not do this, but he made a business decision.
The best kind of decision.
He was decked out in Cub gear, like head to toe. And I'm like, the Cubs aren't even playing, my dude.
Hey, you go to support your team, all right?
Like I made the business decision of all right, I'm gonna wear my plain blue Nike shirt, and if it gets cold, I have my Golden Knights hoodie. No one can give me crap for being a Cub fan coming to the game.
Sometimes it'd be like that for the umpires, right?
Mm-hmm.
But a base hit by Justin Turner here.
Could open it all up.
Just need to,
Extend that lead by a little bit.
Oh, I've heard about UPS. I know that's not an easy job on the body. So, again, enjoy that beverage. Hopefully, you're off tomorrow, which is good.
Which is gonna be nice. Enjoy that day off.
Just chill.
Don't even worry about work for the next 24
Tell the sig over
hours.
like, hey, dinner's on the couch.
Clocked out.
That's the one thing I've learned.
5 o'clock somewhere. Right?
Yeah, that's the one thing I've definitely learned to do. Like over my time working at jobs is just like clocking out, clocking out.
Yeah.
Like.
I love how Josh goes, UPS bringing me all my leads. I wonder if Sean's seen any of the UA packages come through with the ultimate autographs
Right, yeah.
on the label. Sean looks and goes, yep, okay, I know where this came from.
It's possible.
So 2 to go in that 1 and 4 single, 6 to go in the quad vault, 5 to go in both the diamond quad and diamond double, and 5 to go in that vault single, ladies and gentlemen. Where are we going?
Yeah, I don't think the Cubs really also had options either, Alex. That's the unfortunate part. Say is off the. It's kind of like thinking maybe bring up Owen Cassie, but
Me and my friend had a debate. He was against it. I'm for it. I'm not like in love with it, but I wouldn't hate it. Anthony Rizzo's a free agent. I wouldn't mind bringing him in.
yeah, right. Oh
Bringing
yeah,
him in.
why not?
Let him DH a couple times.
Yeah,
when guys need a day off.
Exactly.
He's
That's the move.
He's like, yeah, but he's too old. I'm like,
Yeah,
he's
but we're not
Anthony
expecting
Rizzo.
anything of him.
But he's Anthony Rizzo. He goes, if we didn't sign Turner, I'd be okay with him. I'm like, yeah, but we have Turner. We can't just get rid of him. Can't just
Yeah, but they're the
DFA.
righty lefties, like.
Workman, Birdie.
The guys, the squad. Yeah, but we're only carrying 4 outfielders, but enough about the Cubs. We got breaks to do, ladies and gentlemen.
Could have a random Cub in the 1 and 4. Just saying. Just saying. Could have a random Cub in that.
I'm also
1
happy
and
to
4
see
too,
that
to go
our
in the
main man Jackson Holiday is doing solid. Because he's good. He's a really good baseball player.
Yeah.
And people forget that the big leagues are hard.
Hard. Yeah.
How many
That
players?
Orioles
How many
team
players
is-
can you name in your lifetime that you've seen that from their rookie year, they were good every single year?
Every single year?
Yep. I'm not talking about the back end.
Did Trout struggle?
No.
He's the anomaly.
I'm thinking of one other person personally, but
You hit me.
what?
You hit me.
Albert Pujols.
Oh yes.
Yes, obviously the back end when you get older, that's
Yeah,
different.
Yeah. But you're talking about from the
From the get go.
Yeah.
No, out the gate, Trout in traditional senses.
Does Ichiro count?
No. But Ichiro counts. Ichiro is good. But,
But, like,
he
when
definitely got a later
When
start.
he was a rookie, he was like
Yeah, he's like
not a
30.
traditional
Yeah,
rookie.
exactly. I mean, he still got 3,000 big league hits, which is impressive in and of itself. But I would say Trout and like Pujols are like the number one guys I think of like that come to like you absolutely crush the big leagues.
Yeah.
And there's no turning back.
Yeah.
I'm sure plenty of people in the chat have other guys that they can, lean upon and they've seen, but that's what I've seen in my life.
That's why I'm glad that the Angels are doing well right now. I'd love to see Trout just get one more playoff push.
Yeah.
One more playoff series.
Yeah, it's Deion Sanders, man.
Dion going to Sebastian Flores from that 1 and 4. Prime right there, baby.
You should be getting an email for those, Tim. If you've reached, or if anyone in the comments can help them. Unfortunately, I don't have like access to seeing history or anything because I don't play here. But there should be a code of sorts, Tim. A code for you to enter into each break or enter in each reward you've earned. I'm not sure if that comes via email. William Maynard, Alex, anyone else in the chat that's used the rewards before. Mm-hmm. Let Tim know the game.
Believe usually with those it is a code that you would put in at checkout.
But good questions. And again, ladies and gentlemen, that's another fantastic. I want to speak on that a little bit from Tim. That's another fantastic part about Ultimate Autographs is we have a full-on reward system, which, by the way, we are working on. We will be tweaked. I'm not sure when, but stay tuned for that. But right now, Tim's looking at his rewards cache, and he's like, wow, got a lot of rewards. I need to use these bad boys. But I think you can only use one at a time. So I just want to remember that just in case you try to use all of them, it might not let you.
Just kind of scrolling through these for him.
Yep. So, I mean, you can go all the way down to that last one, GOAT. Lots of great rewards to be had, no doubt. But what's the word, ladies and gentlemen? Is this going to be one of those...
Yeah, what are we getting into?
Anything in bold is unused.
Mm-hmm. So if you have any that are bold, that means you can use them.
Yep. Now it says the rewards come as a code, and you put it in where you put the discount code. It's easy once you do it for the first time. Yeah, it's like riding a bicycle, right? Especially for everyone that's hopped into the break room right now, and they're like, "What the is going on? Like, what's going on here?" Live breaks is what's happening, but again, you kind of got to see it to see it happen, and then you'll be like, "Okay, I see, I get it." All right, one to go on that can't miss 1 and 4.
1 to go. Let's get into it, guys. Come on, one more to go. Can't miss 1 and 4. That is, like I said, 17 headliners. It is the most headliners for a break in the break room right now. Jerseys only have 12. The vault only has 12 as well because we've hit 7 or not 7. We've hit 3 headliners so far.
No problem. Appreciate the chat is coming in to help as well.
So 1 to go in that 1 and 4. I'll put the link out there. 1 to go. And we're breaking a box. Ric Flair, Breece Hall, Peyton Manning, Jim Brown, Pedro Martinez, Nikola Jokic, Todd Helton, Ken Griffey Jr., Karl Malone, Celtics triple sign, Tyson Fury, Michael Irvin, Bob Gibson, Shaquille O'Neal, Ray Bjork, Bo Jackson, and Paul Pierce left in that 1 and 4.
Wow. A lot of big time names.
Also, Steven's already seen his item from the 1 and 4. Let's see my item from
It's true, right?
Steven's like, let's see the Luka legend. There's only I shouldn't say the only thing. There is one other thing that upsets me about that trade still.
Everything upsets about me about it, but yeah, go ahead.
Because of it, I don't think now it's kiboshed. We're never going to see Jokic and Luka play with each other. You think it could still happen?
I think anything is possible.
You're like, I thought that Luka wouldn't be traded.
I think anything is possible in this situation. I'll say that much.
You know what makes it more like, you know why it was cowardly to do that? It happened in the dead of night.
Yeah.
Anything that happens
Dude, we were here.
in the dead of night.
You left a little bit, but I stayed. I was
Yeah.
here with you, and I was like, "What the fuck's happening?"
Uh-huh.
Wild. There was a lot of problems with it, Ricky. There's no doubt about that.
Because you meant, you're like, wait, something's going on, but then nothing like really happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I got home, I'm hanging out with a buddy, and he's like, we're doing something, and all of a sudden he goes, Luka just got traded. And I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, you're lying. That's predominantly what I'd say. You're lying.
You know it's shocking when like ESPN on SportsCenter makes the joke themselves. They're like, we had to check. Did Shams get hacked?
Fair enough, right? All right, let's do a 1-in-4 single. Shout out to
Let's
Jeff
get it.
August for closing that out.
Third single 1-4 we're doing tonight. With the flexes still out there. And Jay August going with the Brett Favre box. Number 4. The Brett Favre box. Sebastian, Gerald, and Jeff August going into the randomizer. Can Sebastian get another flex? He's already got one of them.
All
Well,
right.
I'll tell you this, Steven.
Yes, sir.
If a flex comes out this break, it ain't going to Sebastian. It's going to Gerald. Gerald is in the football spot. Sebastian in the basketball spot. Jeff August baseball, and Sebastian everything else. Box number 4 coming up. Good luck, gentlemen. Box 4. Tho in the room. Thank you, Steven. I will say, Steven, with your sweater and your khakis, you're looking very dapper tonight.
Not by choice, but yeah.
Not by choice, he says. Oh. Well, how about this, Steven? How about a guy who once asked one of his teammates, who do you want? Posada? Jeter? How about Pedro Martinez in the room? Going to Jay August. The story I'm referring to is Pedro playing against the Yankees. They hit one of his teammates, and he asked his teammate, who do you want? Tell me. Who? What Yankee? Give me a name. And the next game, he pegged like 2 or 3 Yankees. One of them being Jeter. Just right in the back with a fastball. Beckett's cert on the back of this. One of the best pitchers, if not the best, to play the game. Not Super Bowl. World Series champion. I'm so used to football. World Series champion with the Boston Red Sox.
Yes, there, Mr. Robert. That break did go down. Unfortunately, you did not win. A Tyrone Tracy jersey came out. Roger Craig mini came out. And Matthew Cam and Sebastian Flores won. But yes, it did happen. If you want to rewind, Robert, it happened at the 53 or at the 1 hour mark in the show. I think that is a custom jersey.
Yes. None of the jerseys are listed as licensed, I believe. I think they're all custom. I think even the Jokic is a custom jersey. And I will show it off because it's a custom, because it says Boston across the front. No MLB logo on it, but still a great jersey. Pedro Martinez for the Red Sox. Nick was telling me about the line that the Red Sox broadcast team made during the Blue Jay series. We're like, oh, the series with the White Sox could be coming at the right time. Spoiler alert, it did not come at the right time. They lost 2 of 3 against the White Sox, which, I'll be honest, I don't know how you do. I know it's baseball. The White Sox aren't going to lose every game. But
They're going to win some series at some point.
the only thing I'm wondering is the Red Sox, I believe he's a rookie pitcher, Dick Fitz, injured yesterday in the game. His name's Richard, but you got to make the joke.
Yes, you do.
It was weird, too, because it was like he was just pitching, and then he threw one pitch, and then all of a sudden, like, you know, like the bench, like, gets up. The manager just quickly goes out there. It's like, oh, they're making a change. But Jay August, congratulations on the Pedro jersey. We've been hitting headliners left and right here in the ever since we said it was a 20 headliners in like 30 boxes. It's been headliner, 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 headliner.
Right.
So the headliners are jumping in that 1 and 4. So what are we getting into next, folks? Vault quad, 6 to go. Diamond double and quad, 5 to go. Vault single is 5 to go as well. That vault, Josh Allen, Barry Sanders, Joe Montana, Malik Neighbors, Terrell Davis, TJ Watt, Tony Gonzalez, Jim Kelly, Eric Dickerson, Micah Parsons, Frank Gore, and Ricky Williams are left. Now in the canvas 1 and 4, you've got Ric Flair, Breece Hall, Peyton Manning, Jim Brown, Nikola Jokic, Todd Helton, Ken Griffey Jr., Karl Malone, Tyson Fury, Celtics triple sign basketball, Michael Irvin, Paul Pierce, Bob Gibson, Shaquille O'Neal, Ray Bjork, Bo Jackson, and Steven, I'm going to ask you to reach over and do one thing because it was when you were out of the room. Daryl Strawberry and Dwight Goodman.
Oh, they're off the board.
They're literally sitting right in front of you. I'm looking over like, wait a second, that got taken. Like, that bat is literally sitting right in front of Steven. Won by Craig Crenshaw.
Gregory.
So where are we getting into next, folks? College has Josh Allen, Joe Montana, Ladd McConkey, Tim Brown, Warren Sapp, Marcus Allen. Practice squad, Emmitt Smith, Antonio Gates, Kyron Williams, Aaron Jones. The jerseys has everything but Robert Mathis.
Mm-hmm.
And the minis, Marshall Falk, Emmitt Smith, Luke Kuechly, George Kittle, Jared Allen, and Michael Vick. Remember, folks, if we close out the Vault Quad before the Diamonds, we will switch the chase to the Vault Quad. But the choice is yours of where we're going to want to go. And what do you want to see?
Well, PCA is having a great game.
Yeah, do you have another home run?
No, he just tripled. But, like, why not double and steal a base?
Well, he'll need to get a single anyways for the cycle.
No, I don't care about the cycle, Ricky. I want stolen bases.
Yeah, but if he gets a single, then
It's
he
too
can
late. It's
steal
the top
second.
of the ninth. It's too late.
What's the score?
4-2 Cubs.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Yeah, it's too
I
late.
don't want to.
You know what?
I don't want to
extras?
see him up again. I'm glad he's finding the barrel though. You know.
So today would have been the day to take like 6 total bases for PCA.
I mean, he's at 11.
I don't know on Sportsbook. Can you go above like 8 total
Probably not.
bases? Okay.
But I don't know. FanDuel has the new thing where you can.
Your
I don't know
My
what.
Way?
I don't know what you can customize
The
it up
My
to.
Way?
Yeah, the My Way. I don't know if you can customize. Like, I think he's getting over 10 total bases today.
Yeah. God, it'd be insane.
Just an insane game.
Oh, what was the thing that I asked my buddy yesterday? It was like an insane, like exact.
Didn't someone double the other day in 12? Christopher Morel
Yeah.
Doubled in 12 seconds.
Yeah.
He went from home to third in 11 seconds.
The thing I was asking is like, can you like place a bet for a starter to have 7 strikeouts, but those 7 strikeouts are the first 7 batters? And what would the odds of that be? To bet on a starter to strike out the first 7 batters he faces.
They'd be obnoxiously high, but I don't even think the casino want to take the risk on that.
Yeah. Also, speaking of Morel, did you see the videos coming out where now people, when Zach Hampel,
I heard he got banned.
It was fake. It was a fake talking baseball account.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. But he was at the Rays game the next day, and people were just coming up to him being like, hey, Morel said you stole his moment. What do you got to say about it? And he's like got the hat on, the hood on. Like you could tell he's hiding. He didn't want anyone to know who he was. Personally, not a fan, but teach their own.
Yeah, he's going to do what he's going to do. Not like it's going to change anything, right?
I wish the MLB would be like, yeah, you're banned from all ballparks for a year. Have fun.
All right. Timothy taking advantage of his SIG club, getting a spot in that jersey as well.
Let's get it. Down to 6 to go now in that jersey.
Yeah, 6 to go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's keep the train rolling, ladies and gentlemen.
It's only 8:51. Still early here in the break room. Still early here in the break room. The vaults, they've got some movement. Our vault quad got some movement that kind of stopped. The diamond, both of them got a little bit of movement. They were, 7 to go each? Now they're 5 to go each. I say also, let's do another 1 and 4.
Right.
Jam-packed, loaded. But it's all dependent on what you guys would like to do. You know what, Steven? I'm thinking about something here.
Okay.
I don't think that chase challenge that we put out is going to happen.
Yeah, it's not looking like it.
So I'm going to throw this out here. See what you guys think of it. Because really, a vault and a diamond in a certain break could cash this out right away. Next 8 boxes.
You said next 8 boxes?
Next 8 boxes. We do a quad vault, we do a quad diamond, boom, chase wheel spin.
Okay.
So if you guys really want it, next 8 boxes. Diamond quad, diamond double gets us to 6. That diamond single could get us to 7. Or like I said, we do a vault quad, vault double, or vault quad, diamond quad. Boom, boom, there's 8 boxes.
Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that. Jack Dreyer shut us down after the triple. Oh, well. It's 1, 2, 3 and get up out of here, huh?
Sometimes that'll happen. That's baseball, baby.
Yeah, we got to do 8.
Who's coming up for them?
Kike, Rojas, and then Otani.
True, that's only if we do 8. I'll be honest, you could do diamond double, diamond quad at 6, vault quad. Boom. It's technically more than 8 boxes.
Right.
Because we're not just going to cut that quad off at 2 boxes. And like Jay did say, only if we do 8.
Right.
So we're not going to do 4 and give a Chase wheel spin.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be 8. It's got to be 8. I get that. There was a big stink from some people about it. But yes, them the rules. You got to do the 8 to complete it. Can't do 1 break and then 1 break gets the wheel
A
spin.
jersey break can be in there.
Could be in there. No, we're saying like if we do 1 break and we're 1 of 8, then the wheel spin doesn't happen. We have to do 8 boxes for the wheel spin to happen. Yeah, Jersey break would count for it. It's just any 8 boxes, but we have to do 8 boxes for it to happen.
The diamonds were the chase there, Jay August.
Yeah, diamonds were the chase.
Now, I did put out that offer, but no one seems to be.
Moses tried to take
Moises
it.
was trying to catapult it, though.
tried to
That's
take
be
it.
fair to him.
I got to give credit to Moses. He was trying to take
He's
it.
trying to push, but you got to love. Okay, Jay August.
Officially putting the disclaimer, 8 boxes need to break for the chase to happen. I know some of you have been around from Christmas. It's kind of like with the Advent. But like I said, do a Volt quad, do a Diamond quad, boom, there's 8. There's 8. Nobody's got to question it.
No questions required.
No questions required. Oh man, my Apple Sports app is telling me the
Chase
PCA is on
The
fire.
chase was the diamond, but no one is.
Well, no one got into it
Yeah.
the whole time.
Guys
Chase
were
was the
chipping
diamond.
away.
Chipped away a little bit, but there wasn't any movement in it. You know what I just realized?
That. Oh my God.
I'm still gonna lose in fantasy, but I love PCA. He's on my fantasy team.
That's good. Cubs win. Wow. We just took 2 or 3 from the Dodgers.
You know what didn't
Okay.
help me? You know what didn't help me though? So PCA 3 of 4, 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 home runs, 2 RBIs, average of 750, on base percentage 750. You know what didn't help? Shohei Ohtani 0 for 4, zeros.
Didn't help, but I mean, that's going to happen too. Kyle Tucker hitting a clean 324.
Mm-hmm.
It's what he does.
So let's go ahead, guys, get into these breaks. Well, Jay, what I would say to that is should have got the quad diamond going.
But if you
early.
did the diamond quad, yeah, but no one did it.
Yeah, no one did it.
And also, if you do a diamond quad, you're going to get in it because it's
You'll
in the
get
next 8
but
boxes.
what he's saying is if we just do a diamond quad and it's 4 of the 8 and the wheel spin doesn't happen, it needs to be 8.
Well, I mean, I get that, but
Yeah.
again, you guys,
It's
we're
all
trying
about-
to spark something here.
Yeah.
Where do I use this free signed replica? So, unfortunately, we don't offer the black box replica helmets as breaks anymore,
I think
Tim.
it's just a $15 gift card, isn't it? Or a gift
Fifth,
card?
something. Yeah. So you might need to email customer service, Tim, and they'll send you a gift card for that.
Yeah. I believe from what last time comment said, it's just a gift card. Because you guys used to have a.
We used to do
replica
it, yeah.
helmet break.
Mm-hmm. But we don't do it anymore.
That was way before my time.
I don't know about way.
Was it way before? I don't.
It was
actually
before
know
your
how
time,
long it
but
was.
I just don't know about way.
I mean, I haven't even been here a year yet, Steven. I'm close,
That's
though.
true.
I'm close. About a month away.
Yeah, we're getting that all adjusted too. So, Tim, that should be a gift card between 45 and $50, I
Yeah.
think. Just depends on what you guys want to rock and roll with.
Those both quads and the diamond and vault are prime for the taking. Diamond double is prime for the taking. It's all about what's on the board for you guys, though. Six, I believe, what? 6 to go in that vault.
Mm-hmm.
5 to go in the quad for the diamonds and double for the diamonds.
Oh,
Even
there you
5
go.
to go
Actually,
in the-
never mind. Chris, thank you, Chris. He said you can use the free rep helmet spot code as a discount in another break. Just add the code to whatever you're buying. So
Yeah.
there you go. So never mind. You don't even have to email customer service. It's just a gift card. Appreciate it, Chris. Hope you're doing well.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Who do the Cubs play now? This is our last
Padres.
Padres. That's right.
Then the Diamondbacks next week.
That's right. That's right. We don't.
We,
Get
we have a gauntlet.
we don't get a break until May.
Yeah, exactly. We literally don't. We might get. I think we get the Pirates for a series, but
Yeah, that's like the end of April going into May. Because let's see, where are we? Surprised the Brewers are right on our tails.
I'm not.
Oh, wait, they're not anymore. We're 2 games ahead of them in the Reds.
Good. Let's keep it that way.
Steven's like, good.
Let's build it to 10. Did the Brewers lose today? I know they blew it yesterday.
So we have 3 against the Diamondbacks, 3 against Padres, 3 against the Diamondbacks, then 2 against the Dodgers again at Wrigley,
And then the Phillies.
and then 3 against the Phillies. Then we get the Pirates end of April going into. But if one of those games is against Skeens owns us
They only pitched against us one time.
twice
Twice
last year.
I agree. I mean, the teams are going to be completely different in a few months, no doubt about it. But still want to rack up wins where you can.
Brewers lost 5-2 today.
Yeah, baby. Sorry, Joshua George.
The Reds won 4-0 today.
That's what they did. I have Mike is a Reds fan. I was talking to him the other day, and
Yeah.
he was watching the Reds game. I'm like, oh joy.
Oh joy.
Reds don't bother me though.
Michael Grimm's Cardinals won 7-0 today. The Marlins beat the Nationals today, 11-4.
Mike Whitcop wants to know if we have any Buffalo Bills. Do we have Buffalo Bills? We have
Do
the
we?
Buffalo Bill, my
Do
man.
we?
The Buffalo Bill.
Well, let me get the. Do we? Do we have a Buffalo? Is this a Buffalo Bill, Steven? I don't know. Is this a Buffalo Bill?
Looks like one.
How about Jim Kelly and Josh Allen on Bills lids in the vault? This Jim Kelly is a flex lid. The Josh Allen is an authentic. Let's see. Other Bills in the room. Jim Kelly is also in the jerseys. We also have, I mean, if you just want a Josh Allen, we have Josh Allen in the college as
Yep.
well. But that's not on a bill. We've got, let's see. Yeah, those are the only 2, and they're in one break. Well, Jim Kelly also in the jerseys, but great Bills lids here. We also got Thurman Thomas in those jerseys as well. But yeah, this Jim Kelly lid, I would say right now is my favorite lid in the room because I love the nubs. So, Mike, you're going to want to go ahead, get in to on the break room. Whoop. On the break room, you're going to want to get into these breaks right here, the vault. Quad is 6 to go. Quad's going to be 4 boxes. The double is 7 to go. That's going to be 2 boxes. We do have a single box here as well. There's 5 spots left. So get into any of those vault breaks, land in that AFC East, and get your chance to win Jim Kelly and Josh Allen. No problem, Mike. We got you. We got you. Chris is the man. Great advice. Go Brewers. And guys, if we can break 8 more boxes, we'll have a Chase wheel spin. Only if we can break 4 more boxes. Or not 4 more, 8 more boxes. Listen to what I mean, not what I say. It's up there. We break 8 more boxes, we'll get a Chase wheel spin. You guys will get rewarded potentially with some free UA cash. One person will. Here in the break room. And guys, if you get into anything tonight, it doesn't break tonight, we'll be back 9 a.m. in the morning, and those spots will stay until tomorrow's show. But why wait until tomorrow when we can get into it now? When we can get into it now. Why wait till tomorrow when we can get there now?
Yeah, meow.
Meow. Get there and meow.
Oh, the new Pokemon thing was hilarious.
What new Pokemon thing?
Remember the one guy I showed you?
Yes. Okay.
He dropped a couple new episodes.
I love when you just text me stuff and goes, "What's that? A problem."
A problem. It's one of my favorite things ever.
What's that? A problem.
Cubs taking 2 of 3 from the Dodgers? A problem.
Well, for them.
Yeah.
Call an ambulance. But not for me.
All right, so 906, ladies and gentlemen. What's going to be the move?
Getting into the vault quad. Could be the move.
That would be the move.
Could be the move. With double up opportunities like Josh Allen and Jim Kelly. With, Tony Gonzalez. What is that? Tony Gonzalez and Terrell Davis. Eric Dickerson and Joe Montana. Malik Neighbors and Micah Parsons. You could even potentially triple up that Frank Gore. If Frank Gore is on a Niner,
There you go.
you get Montana, you get Eric Dickerson, you get Frank Gore all at one spot. Could be the move.
It's true.
I think my favorite one of those is the waking up before your dad on a family vacation. Could be the move. It's like, but then after you do it once, you're going to have to set your alarm for an hour before next day because you know he's going to come ready.
He's going
for
to
you.
one-up you. Think he can't turn back the hands of time? You are sadly mistaken.
Let's break 8 more boxes, guys. Get a Chase wheel spin going. 1 and 4 loaded. Vault loaded. Diamonds. Good headliners there. Jordan Love, if you don't have one. Great lid. Aaron Donald. Great sig to have. 11 boxes there. Diamonds will never upset you because they're all authentics or better.
Right. Even the names that aren't listed there, they're good, high quality NFL legends.
It's like eating ice cream. You're never going to cry when you're eating ice cream.
Right.
Or eating ice cream won't be the reason why you're crying. You may eat ice cream because you're sad about something, but eating ice cream alone won't make you cry. Just like being in the diamonds won't make you cry.
True. Can only help.
And diamonds are forever. Don't forget it. Don't forget it, folks. 6 to go on that vault quad. 4 to go now in the vault single. I think I know who got in there. Was that a little Mike? Did Mike get into that vault single? It's not
Timothy
4 to
Seaver
go.
did.
Ooh,
I think
okay.
Actually, no. I think it was
Because that vault
I
single.
think it was Moises.
Okay.
He got 2 spots in the vault single.
Because it just went from 5 to 4 when I refreshed.
Then that might be Timothy Seaver. He got in.
4 spots. We're halfway to go in that vault single, ladies and gentlemen. There's the link for it. Vault single. 4 to go. 4 to go. Someone getting into that 1 and 4 single. 3 to go there. Tim saying, I did. That
There
was
you go.
me, Ricky. That was me. Put my name on it.
Put respect on my name. Sir.
Vault double now down to 7. 3 to go now in that single vault. 3 to go. It is moving, folks. Moving and grooving here in the break room.
All right. So, I mean, let's target a break, ladies and gentlemen. Let's at least try and knock one more out. Let's start with the vault single, like you said.
That's what I'm saying.
Dropped it in the chat already.
It's now 3 to go.
Okay, here we go. We got a little action here. So we got another spot taken in that next 1 and 4. So that's just
3
like
to
that.
go.
3 to go. Beauty of the 1 and 4 right there, right? And then I think we have another spot taken in that vault. So that should be 3 to go as well.
Yep. Like you said, 3 to go in that vault, 3 to go in the 1 and 4 single. That's 2 boxes right there of the 8.
Mm-hmm.
Now we get the momentum moving, get it moving and grooving.
All right, 5 to go in the jersey as well.
Let's go.
And welcome in newcomer William Stevens again. First time in the room. Don't blame you. Hopping into $27 for autographed memorabilia. It's a really, really good deal.
Yeah. Jerseys being that just lowest price point in the room. If you're like, you know what, I just want to see how it works. Like you said, $27 getting in on those jerseys. Headliners like Bruce Smith, Troy Polamalu, Jim Kelly, Champ Bailey, Baker Mayfield, Warren Moon, Tyreek Hill, Bo Nix, Aiden Hutchinson, Thurman Thomas, George Pickens, David Njoku. But we now have breaks in attackable positions.
Right.
That vault single, no reason why it shouldn't happen, folks. No reason why it shouldn't happen. Sebastian saying, I got 8 also. It is now down to 2 to go. 2 to go.
Sebastian got in there. Hold on. I think it's almost none to go. Maybe 1 to go. All right, 4 to go on the jersey as well.
Let's get it.
Pretty sure we're 1 to go
In the vault.
in the vault.
Still say 2 to go.
Okay, it still says 2. Let me do my.
I mean, sometimes the website is slower than Shopify.
Just let me do my due diligence.
You're good.
No, it's 2 to go.
Okay. So 4 to go in those jerseys, 2 to go in the vault single.
Okay, cool. So yeah, 2 to go. Let's get this one knocked out. This should absolutely be going down.
No reason why
we
the
only pulled
vault.
2 of the headliners from that, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, 2 photo headliners.
2 photo headliners. The Derwin James. So So we're down to 24.
Don't
Out
forget,
of 3, 12 and 24.
don't forget, Steve. We got to make listed headliners great again.
I agree.
But your point being said, there are still a ton of headliners in that vault. Wilson closed the jersey. He's like, $27 for a jersey and a possible wheel spin? Hello? Yeah, you close that jersey, it gets in the 8 boxes. Yes, we have to do 8 boxes to get the wheel spin, but you can get that jersey box in there. Chance at $1 to $100 on that wheel spin too, folks. I agree with Will. Let's get the jersey closed. Let's get the vault closed. That'll bring us to 6 to go. And then, hey, I mean, maybe do a vault quad, a diamond double, get to 8.
There's ways.
The math can math here in the break room. We just need 2 people to say, you know what, I'll get into that vault. And I'll say this, I mean, I don't want to.
All right, I think it's closed, but yes.
But if we don't have orders coming in, this is around the spot where it's like, okay, how far do you want us to get going? You know what I'm saying? And that vault did sell out. To get those 8 boxes done, though, folks, we got to get boxes like this broken. We're not going to be, Steven, sadly, you and I are not going to be here all night.
No.
If we're not breaking.
I have no problem being here all night, but.
But Steven's not going to do it out of the goodness of his heart.
No.
As David would say, Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't say that.
I mean,
Steven's a
I
great
would just
guy.
say, I would just say this. I'm also not paid to be here to sit here and talk. So. All right, let me get to this.
Paid here to break. What up, Chris? How we doing? Saying what up, guys? Looking to break some boxes. Looking to do a vault single here. Is this the first vault single?
I think it's the second. No, it's the first.
Okay.
Just trying to find the.
You're looking for the old live break sheet. I got you.
And then I'm going to travel across the Great Plains.
I was gonna say, have we not done? Did they not make one because we haven't done one?
I don't think so. So, luckily, it doesn't take too much time. But
No. The Wiz, Stephen Ryan. So, folks, this is also going to mean, let me come in here and go boop, boop. We're now 1 of 8 on that chase, 1 of 8. 22 from Alex being the first number, and Alex in the break. 22 is what we'll do because that is the first number that I see. So 22 going to be coming up. Let's take you guys, Tom, all the way down to William. Put you in the list randomizer. Let's randomize you guys around 6 times. And just like that, we have our divisions.
hold on. So, what's your name, Bosk? What do you mean you joined the vault too?
If you have an order number,
Yeah,
that'd
if
be
you,
the best.
I want to make sure your name's in there. If you, or is that you, William Stevens?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're in. You should be in.
You're right there. You closed it out. See?
Great, box 22.
Right there, William Stevens. So we're going to have Sebastian in the NFC North, Timothy in the NFC South, Tom in the NFC East, Alex in the NFC West, William in the AFC North, Dan in the AFC South, and Moses in the AFC East and AFC West. So speed flexes, Sebastian's looking for Barry. You've got Tom Kaz looking for Malik. Moses looking for Terrell Davis. You've got Moses also looking for Jim Kelly. And Alex Dreyer is looking for Eric Dickerson. Here in the vault, let's see what we got in box 22. 22 coming to you, called out by Alex Dreyer. Well, how about this before we go any further? Boom! Whoever's winning is going to be getting themselves some free UA cash, either $100, $200, or $300 here in the break room. As we are going to have here in the room a full-size helmet. Let's see. Let me fix these strings. And coming out of here, ooh-wee. How about another one? We had one earlier. We got another one now. White Charger lid. How about J.K. Dobbins? Here in the room, going to be an AFC West hit for Moses. So Moses, let me know B, C, D, or E. B, C, D, or E. So William, you were in the break. You had the AFC North, William. Sadly did not win. As J.K. Dobbins on the rep lid. Beckett cert on the back. Going to Moses. So Moses, let me know. B, C, D, or E, my man. Congratulations to Moses for winning J.K. Dobbins on a rep lid. So Moses, let me know. Let me know. Will saying the jersey sold out, so we can do that next. And then we'll get a rep box B through E for Moses. I know A is still on the ticker because I forgot to take it off, but it's B through E for Moses. If not, if Moses ain't here, we can always go to the wheel. I'm going to give Moses a little bit dough. Second White Charger rep we've seen today. The Chargers. Go Chargers, go. So Moses, B, C, D, or E, my man. Come on. I know we're not on a delay now. I know Moses didn't go to bed, Steven.
Right. Right.
You are with J.K. Dobbins. So, all right, if I'm not hearing anything out there, I am going to be getting that wheel set up. So Moses has until the wheel is up. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. And boom, the wheel is up and we're spinning. Let's see what vault key Moses is going to get. And how about box C for Moses? So we'll get box C coming up for Moses in this break.
I'm pretty sure it's Moises. There's an I in there.
Okay. Moises. You could be right. Box C. And then also what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop that jersey. God, I'm not used to catching them. I'm used to throwing them.
You get to throw it after.
Yeah, no. But I'm used to throwing them at Robbie. Because he's the host when I produce. I'm not used to. Usually the producers I have don't want to throw them to me.
They don't huck boxes.
Well, they don't want to throw them to me. So 28 will be the jersey we do. Because I put that out there. William Hawkins. Call him box 28. But let's do this vault key first. Let's see how much money Moises. Is that better? Moises?
There's an I could be wrong, but that's...
How about tomato, hundo ballers? Moises. Mr. Cohen. 100 bones going to you here in the vault. So box C. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeet. I wanted to get it right next to the other box.
Should have put it on top of the box.
I tried. I was a little bit too
That's where the
low.
real skill.
I listed lazily to the left. Oh, look at those maneuvers. Oh, my God, he's listing lazily to the left.
What number, 28?
28. 28 from Will. Let me take 28 off the ticky. Take you guys to the randomizer. And also, William Stevens. That's, even though the vault was his first break, newcomer into the room. Williams, let me know. How'd you find the UA break room, my man? And who's the favorite squad? Sadly, you didn't win in the vault, but let's see if your luck changes here in the jerseys 6 times around. And
Great hit, but I'm putting it
the baseball bat? Yeah, it's been out enough. You're good. I'm also going to change our chase really quick because we now have... This is the second box of the chase. Divisions, how about Gerald in the NFC North and NFC South? Timothy in the NFC East and NFC West. How about Williams in the AFC North? Alex Dreyer, AFC South. Daniel, AFC East. And William Hawkins in the AFC West. William calling out the box. Box number 28. Good luck to everyone. Let's see what comes out here. Ooh, how about a man who I have said, Steven, is grossly not just underrated, or underappreciated, and is overlooked by his Batman. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Nope.
How about Bear Don Lance Briggs in the room?
Lansley.
Lance Briggs, just as important to that Bears team as Brian Urlacher, but of course, Robin never gets the praise. It's always Batman. But Lance Briggs did his job. Great part of that defense. Beckett Cert going to Gerard Brennan. In the NFC North, Lance Briggs. Little bonus banger here in the jerseys. Bear Don. Bear Don. So
Top Bears.
Gerard getting the win. Let's fold this up for Gerard. And guys, if we get 6 more boxes broken, we'll have a chase wheel spin. So if we can get 6 more boxes done, we'll get a Chase wheel spin. Come on, Lance. Lancey, baby. There we
So
go.
what do we want to do next? That's the question.
That's all on them, Steven. What do they want to do? Lance Briggs in the room, getting folded up here. Going home to Gerard. Here in the jersey. Good. I'm like, I wrote the ticket, right?
What?
I, for a
28?
second, did not remember if I wrote that ticket.
Yeah, you did. You're good. Andy Manches.
He's a great player. I have one already. If someone's interested, and he put his email. That's the first time I've seen an email address actually get posted successfully in the restream.
Something changed.
Maybe it's AOL. Got Romanowski on a Raider custom for trade, says Jacam. And William saying, my wife sent me a site to check out. I hope that was our site. Sadly, you didn't win, Steven. Or William Stevens. But, hey, sometimes it takes a while. Tanya, I know, just got her first win in the break room this upcoming week. Was 0 for, I think, like 17 or 18 before she got her first win. Sometimes it takes people longer than others, but eventually you get a dub here in the break room. William, who's the team out there, my dude?
Yeah, who's your squad or favorite player?
And guys, to keep us, right now we're in the time. This is where if you want that Chase wheel spin, you got to keep us breaking. Got to keep us breaking.
And it doesn't have to be all at once either.
It's consistent.
Right? Consistent.
Yeah.
So, like, let's get another break done.
Yeah. It's like in basketball, right? It doesn't need to be like back and forth, score.
Yeah.
But if we're going to go on a 10-minute scoring drought where both teams aren't scoring, that ain't going to do. I think, William, I will say, if you're on YouTube, hit that live button, brother. I think he's not live because he said, of course, being in AFC North, I'm losing now, LOL.
I mean, the AFC North has a lot of great teams out there, so.
This is the thing I will say I love when somebody is not live because YouTube does that thing it does.
Yeah.
And you see them typing, it's like, I can now know exactly where you are in the break. Quad and the double. I agree with Will. Quad and the double closes us out for that Chase wheel spin. We got a vault quad that's close, a diamond quad that can be done, a diamond double that could be done. It's all up to you guys. What do you guys want to do? But I will say, before it was, hey, we'll wait as long as you want. Now when we get to this time, it's kind of like, all right, that fuse gets a little bit shorter.
I wouldn't say fuse, but
Fuse
again,
is probably a bad
bang for
analogy.
the buck. Let's get it done. Because I don't know if you know this, Ricky. I go to the gym at 5 a.m. on most Mondays.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the power of this is in their hands.
Yeah.
If they keep us here till midnight or what, I will
It's on
not go
them.
to the gym.
It's on them.
Success for them. Not get me to go to the gym.
I'll say this. If we're not breaking by 9:45, Steven, we're going to be getting off. So if you want that Chase wheel spin, we got to get something going within the next, 11-ish minutes?
Mm-hmm.
We got to get something going. If we're not breaking by 9:45, folks, we're going to call it shop here in the UA break room. We will push everything over to, I think it's Nick and Mike on Monday mornings. Right? Nick and Mike? Not Nick and Rip? You're in on Mondays at noon. It's,
Yeah, man.
It's Nick and Mike.
It's
before
Nick and
the
Mike,
games.
yeah.
Okay. But we can definitely still break. We're just going to need you guys to get the breaks done. Looking at the break
Denver
room.
likes the Broncos. Okay.
Okay.
It's a fun squad. Broncos ran. I mean, that Peyton Manning, he's a Colt in the 1-4.
It's both.
It's both. It's
both.
a ripped Colt.
I'll show it off.
It's pretty clean.
Yeah, and that 1-4, and the 1-4, the beautiful thing about it, William, is I know the price of the 1-4 is a little bit. It's got a little Bronco there on the back, a little bit higher, but there's only 4 spots,
Yeah, that's true.
so you don't need to end up in an AFC West spot. You just got to end up in the football spot. Could win yourself Peyton Manning. This one's got some Colt on it, but it's got some Bronco on it also. Trying to think, what other Denver lids or teams do we have in the room? Let's see. We got Champ Bailey in the jerseys. I'm assuming that's why he got in the jerseys. We also have Champ Bailey and Bo Nix in the jerseys. So 2 Broncos there. Don't have a headliner in the vault for the. Oh, we do. Terrell Davis on the flex. Terrell Davis speed flex in the vault. We have. I'm scanning. Those are right now the only headliner Broncos we have. Terrell Davis in the vault on a speed flex. And then Bo Nix, Champ Bailey. However, we get Broncos all over the room. Steve Atwater. We get Bill Romanowski on Bronco items. Trying to think of the Bronco guys that we get that are not necessarily like the Mannings,
What have you said so far?
Atwater and Romanowski.
Yep.
Those are guys that could be in the bonus bangers.
Neil Smith.
Neil
We've gotten him
Smith.
on Broncos before.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Ed McCaffrey.
Ed
He might be
McCaffrey.
listed, though, but like Clinton Portis.
Yeah.
It's another one that we'd for sure get. I mean, other names that we've seen in the room for sure. Troy Franklin recently, Cortland Sutton.
Yeah.
We've gotten Javonte Williams. But we also kind of go with the trends of how players are doing as
Yeah.
well. So it depends on what you want to get into, Ronald Taylor. We have spots going for as low as $27 and for as high as, near $400. So it just depends on what you want to get into, my man. What kind of memorabilia are you interested in collecting, et cetera, et cetera. We offer autographed minis, autographed jerseys, autographed full-size lids. We have multi-sport mixer available right now. So kind of just curious what you're interested in collecting.
And I will say, William's saying he's missing Knicks on his collection.
Okay,
He's
well-
there in the jerseys. If you want an automatic win in the jerseys, of course, the box still has to be called. It is a little bit cheaper than buying out the whole break. I'll say that. I'll give you a little insider secret there, William. But we do have personals for that jersey as well. So I know it's 100 and just under 185, but you buy a personal in that jersey, it's all you. You call the box number. Guaranteed win in those jerseys, especially with Bo Nix sitting out there in them as well. And Ronald, like Steven says, depend what you want to get into. Jerseys 27, minis 50 for 2 boxes. Well, 2 boxes get pulled at 50 a spot. Practice squad, which is a mixer, 50 per spot, but like diamonds, it's authentics and flexes as low as as low as 94 a spot. 93, 94 in that range for the diamond. So depends on what you would like to get into is how much. But everything is on our Ronald. If I'll throw this out here just in case you're finding us on Facebook and haven't checked it out yet. Ooh, I love when it doesn't type for me, Steven. But there's our live break page that has all of our prices per spot, per break as well. So about 6-ish minutes. If we're not breaking in 6 minutes, we're going to be wrapping up shop here in the break room. 7 to go in those jerseys. Someone just got in. I had to look over, Steven, at your chat because Restream's doing that thing again where Our chat goes through.
Mhm.
The message I said goes through, but on Restream it said it didn't. William saying favorite auto is Steve Atwater. When I was 15, I normally grabbed jerseys. Elway is my dad's grab in 86. Okay. Well, if you don't have, I'm assuming if you love Steve Atwater's auto, you already have them, but we do get Atwater in the room. Sometimes on minis, sometimes on jerseys, sometimes on rep lids as well. Atwater, the guy, Robbie loves to tell the story, Stephen, of how Steve Atwater is the only guy to put the Nigerian Nightmare, Christian Okoye, flat on his rear end.
Mm-hmm.
The story I love to tell with Steve Atwater is my first memory of him in the Super Bowl when he knocked out his own teammate.
Right.
Went to tackle a Packer. The Packer's like, I'm going to go to the ground, and boom, decked his own defensive back and knocked him out
Decked him.
completely. Like, hey, I'm going to hit this Packer. No, you're not. There's your teammate. Little friendly fire. So are we going to get into anything, ladies and gentlemen? 4 minutes left. 4 left. I think we know, if we're wrapping up shop, Stephen, what hit of the show is. It's right here.
That Deion Sanders is insane.
Sebastian going home with the prime time. Deion here in the room. Bada bing, bada boom. Chef's kiss. Also, Dak Prescott going to, don't tell me, that wasn't Sebastian. That was, don't tell me. Was that Moises? That was not Moises. Ooh, who had the NFC East in that break? Was it Sebastian winning the Dak Prescott?
Give me 1 second. I can figure that out.
I don't think it was.
Moises won it.
I said Moises second, then I was like, no. Well, yeah, because then Jay Bowerson got himself the Derwin James with the vault key. So are we going to do anything else, guys? Are we going to get a chase going? 6 boxes left to get that chase wheel spin. Ronald saying, who was looking for the Knicks? Mike can help them out. You're good, William. You're good. We're here 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., and 6 p.m. every single day. That is a nice helmet. Love the Deion Sanders. 3 teams, 1 lid. Deion Sanders here in the room. Who hit the Deion lid? Sebastian hit the Deion lid. Believe what? Sebastian Flores, I believe, hit the Deion lid.
Right.
Beautiful looking triple team lid here in the room. So 2 more minutes, guys. If we're not breaking, Steve and I will be getting off. Next time I'll be in the room is Tuesday night. I'll be here with K-Dog here in the room. Steven, next time you're in the room is tomorrow with C-Dog.
Yep.
C-Dog and K-Dog.
I prefer to call him C-Man.
C-Man. That works too. Oh, man.
Dude, one time, it was a Wednesday. And he was producing for me. And I just called him it. I didn't think about it.
C-Man?
Yeah. And he just looked at me like, are you serious? I was just like, oh, I see what I did.
Bradley Williams saying got a Derrick Henry flex for.
All right, I think
trade.
Gerard Brennan,
Yeah.
he closed out the 1-4 single. He wants to take a shot on his own. So it's all
Okay.
Gerard Brennan.
So the whole thing?
The whole thing is his.
I'll do the due diligence. It's number 4, right? For the single.
Mm-hmm.
So Gerard, it's all you. You're the only one I'm looking for a box number from my man. You are the only one. So Gerard, if you're out there, 1 number is all I need. Sometimes this is what you got to do. Just take your shot. Say, hey, you know what? I got everything in the break.
Right.
He wants box 17. I hope it's what you're looking for, Gerard. What are you looking for? I got to know before we break it. Which item are you looking for? Are you hoping for? I'm assuming it's one of the football lids.
That makes sense.
Could be the
Maybe
Rick.
it's a Ken Griffey bag?
Could be the Ric Flair robe.
Right.
You never know.
Yeah, no.
You never know. But it is all Gerard, so no randomization needed. Good luck, box 17 coming out here. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. How about this? How about a bag for Gerard here? What's in the bag, Steven?
The real question.
No way. I don't know how this was not photoed. I don't know how this was not photoed.
Was it listed?
How about a dual basketball hit? How about dual Funko, the Rain Man and Gary Payton on the NBA Jam? I'll show on the back. It says NBA Jam. Funko Pops, the Rain Man and the glove. So you got Sean Kemp, Gary Payton with the inscriptions of their nicknames, Rain Man and the glove coming out here. This is awesome. Seattle Supersonics, sadly, well, not sadly for us, they lost to the Doppels, the greatest team of all time, the 95, 96
They gave a
Bulls.
valiant effort, though.
But right here, Sean Kemp, Gary Payton coming out here for Gerard. What a hit. I'm a defender, personally, of the Funkos. I know in the chat there's some people that want to disrespect the Funkos. I don't know about you, Steven. I'm a Funko defender.
I know. I love Funkos.
And just from the comment I'm not going to read, Gerard is not a fan of the Funkos.
Okay.
I personally think it's a great hit,
I mean, there's definitely better words you can use, Gerard. I understand your
But that's just
frustration,
me.
but yeah.
but that's just me. You also get 2 signatures.
Mm-hmm.
There are a couple. I think, 2 items with 2 signatures now? The baseball bat and the Funko.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. I was also huge into NBA Jam growing up. Playing it on the Sega Genesis. Get that back in place. So, all right, Steven, I'll say this. Since Gerard got us going, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Gerard also saying, sorry, guys, if anyone collects, I'm not a fan, gives out his email.
There you go.
You're all good. We get the frustration.
We get it.
Just probably better words
Any
to
other
use.
words than that one,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
That one hits personal.
Yeah.
I don't like that word. But I get you're frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
I respect that you're frustrated.
So we're also at 3 out of the 8, so now 5 more boxes to go, guys. Gerard extended the timer by a little bit. 10 o'clock. If we ain't breaking, then we out of here. Looking at the break page, the closest breaks look to be the two breaks that would set us over, the quad in the diamond and the double in the diamond. Both 5 to go. 5 to go. So it's up to you guys if we stay on past 10 o'clock or not. 3 of the 8 boxes are done. We would need to get 5 more to get that chase. And besides the 1 and 4s that are 4 to go always, because they're always 4 to go.
It's a beautiful thing about them, right?
Got the diamond quad 5 to go, diamond double 5 to go. And then the breaks that are 6 to go are the, I know we had some 6s here, the college double and the vault quad. So nothing under 4, but that could change in a heartbeat. But too bad you guys only got 10 minutes until we're calling up shop. Thanks. If you're sitting there saying we needed some extra time, thank you, Gerard, for extending that time. If we don't get a break going by 10, tomorrow's going to be great, Steven. The 1 and 4 is still loaded. That vault is still loaded with, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 speed flexes in the vault. 3 of the 4 speed flexes left in the can't miss. 1 and 4. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. No reason why we have to leave them for tomorrow, but I'll be honest, we're getting close to that time before Gerard bought out the 1 and 4 singles, so I'm wondering if there's anyone out there that's going to keep us going. It's going to keep the lifeline afloat here in the UA break room. But diamonds are close to a brand new series. Practice squad's close to a brand new series. The college, you gotta, Nick had a great point with the college. If you're a Josh Allen fan, but you're not necessarily a big Bills guy, you get Josh Allen on the Wyoming speed flex in the college fight song. Same thing with Ladd McConkey, Tim Brown, Joe Montana. Get those on their college lids, all authentics there in the college. Warren Sapp, Marcus Allen, listed headliners. But if this is where we're stopping, guys, tonight, it has been a pretty good night here in the break room. We've seen some great items. The Dion, the Darryl Strawberry, Dwight Gooden, as I almost stabbed myself in the gut, Steven. That wouldn't have been good.
No, it would not have been.
Stabbing yourself anywhere isn't good. The Dwight Gooden, Darryl Strawberry bat. Trying to think. The Dak Prescott authentic that's out on the table in front of us. And that 1 and 4, we saw the Luka basketball. Obviously, you were excited about that one. You called it. That's the one you wanted to see. But looking like right now, Steven, I know that a little bit more time for them, but it looks like this might be where we're wrapping up shop.
Could be.
5 more boxes for that chase. It's there if you guys want it. It's there if y'all want it.
Sometimes it's just like that, Ricky.
It is.
Sometimes it's like
It
that.
is.
Unfortunate, but
I'll be honest, me too.
luckily we're back in like less than 12 hours. So
It's not a long wait anymore.
exactly right.
It used to be, oh man, 12 hours. We're no.
Ricky,
9 hours. We're
you
back.
used to have to wait till
Well,
4
4 and
o'clock.
7, yeah.
Exactly. So
Now, question for you, obviously, since I wasn't here. Was that when, because I'll see the clips of like some of the ads out there for us, when you guys were in the old room with the table with the black cloth,
that was the days. Those were the days.
seeing you in common with each other.
Yeah. Used to go around like that.
Colin wasn't even here yet, I don't think, or like he was here at the very end of
He
that.
was here. He was here for that. For most of that.
Okay. Because Colin didn't come in with like you in common, right? He was
No, he was a little
you?
bit after.
Okay. And then Robbie and Dom, then myself.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like we're getting close. This might be the time where we end up shop unless we get a hero. I need a hero.
Preferably not Tyler.
Don't worry, we saw him earlier in the one before. You don't got to worry about him coming out in that one.
That's what he does.
He already came out. My buddy, when we were watching the Bulls Heat game that happened this week, was like yelling at him because fast break Tyler Hero, instead of like taking the easy layup, goes fast break 3, miss.
Yeah.
He's like, my buddy's a basketball coach. He goes, why? Just take the 2 points. Take the layup. I'm like, dude, he's Tyler Hero. That's what he does. Fast break 3.
Someone on Twitter was like, "Did I just witness this guy
Did I just witness
pull
this
up?"
guy?
Yeah.
For 3.
3.
That's the matchup on Wednesday. I think the schedule for the play-in is Tuesday starts the games. I think the Western Conference is first. Okay. No. So it's the 7,
All right,
8
no.
games are Tuesday. So we'll have Hawks Magic 6:30 Central. Grizzlies Warriors 9 p.m. Central. And then we'll have Heat Bulls on Wednesday 6:30. Mavs Kings at 9 on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And then Friday will be the do or die games between loser of Tuesday, winner of Wednesday for both of them. I'll say this, since we've given them 3 minutes. I'll say this. Magic will beat the Hawks. Grizzlies will beat the Warriors. Bulls will beat the Heat. Mavericks will beat the Kings. And then Bulls will beat the Hawks. Warriors will beat the Mavericks. So
Okay.
it'll be Grizzlies, Rockets, Warriors, Thunder, and then it'll be Magic, Celtics, Bulls, Cavs.
I believe you. I believe you.
My buddy was infuriated. He goes, I can't with you and the Bulls right now. I'm like, why, dude? I want my team to win. He goes, no. All season, you've been hoping they lose. I'm like, yeah, that's when we had a chance to
Do things.
get in the lottery and like get the number 1 pick. But now we're in the play-in. I want us to win now.
Yeah, it's how it goes. You gotta.
We're locked
You
into
gotta
the
accept.
play-in.
You gotta accept your fate. You know.
When I was rooting
That's
for
really
a
what it
draft
is.
pick, I wanted us to lose. When we locked in the play-in, I'm like, well, guess I want this team to win now.
Yeah. I don't got a choice anymore.
Cooper Flag looked really nice for a second.
He still does. He's still a good player.
Yeah, but no, on a Bulls jersey. I was thinking, let's win the lottery, Steven.
We already have Cooper Flag's name is Matas Buzeles.
We can't play both of them.
I mean, we
One
could.
at the 3,
but-
one at the 4. Iowa at the 1 or 2. Giddy there with them. Giddy at the 1, Iowa at the 2. Modest Cooper. Vusi our 5.
Right.
Because I ain't playing Patrick Williams at the 5. I'll tell you that.
Oh, you're not? Why not?
I still need to be. Patrick Williams played better down, after we made the trades, but
Mm-hmm.
I still got to see more. Well, Steven, it looks like This is going to wrap it up for us here on Sunday night. Last but not least, we'll do it one more time. We're in agreement, right? Deion Sanders, hit of the show?
Yeah.
Deion Sanders, hit of the show here. It's been a great show. Congratulations to everybody who won, especially Sebastian, winning the hit of the show, which is the Deion Sanders Flex. Steven, it's been a great Sunday night with you.
Absolutely.
I
partner.
know I cannot replace Dom Pellegrini, but I am hoping that
You're trying your
Sundays.
best.
Yeah, I'm trying my best. Trying my best here. No one is Dom Pellegrini, but it's going to be great working with you on Sunday nights from now in the foreseeable future. But thank you to you guys for everything you do. Steven is back tomorrow at noon with C-Man or C-Dog, however you want to. He's back with Colin.
Prefer C-Man.
Colin at 12. I'm back on Tuesday night with K-Dog, Kamenechev in the room. Thank you guys for everything you do. We'll catch you 9 a.m. tomorrow. Nick and Mike